or chilly, I should say. Not really cold, but chilly. Did
It's
you
been down.
post links
Oh,
to?
I'm doing it
Huh?
right now. Here, I'm
Okay.
posting links right now.
Alrighty.
Tried to click one.
Tell Caitlin to go bug
It has to
Ryan.
be back towards the.
Chubbs, get out of the way.
Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? I'm sharing the links real quick so we can get more people in here.
Alright, I guess I gotta turn on the chat here. Find
We're gonna try this in the garage if it does, if as long as it doesn't get too hot.
did you share
And
the
so
links to Discord?
I'm doing that right now.
Oh, okay.
Yep, yep. Next.
Because that's how I go in to find the chat. I guess I could look on YouTube. There we
Okie
go.
dokie. Um, doing that right now.
Okay, turn this off.
Do, 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 do.
Hi, Thomas.
And X, yeah.
Live chat. Thomas
Hello,
is here.
Thomas. We got 5 people in already, so that's good.
Really? All I see is Thomas. He's the only one who said hi.
He's usually one of the first ones to say hi. Okay, where's my? There it is, finally.
We're being stalked.
Always.
That's all right.
Good girls.
Thank you. I try.
Sweet Pea was over here eyeing up this fire again.
I
I think she
try.
felt how hot it is. So she kind of backed off.
Well, yeah. Play with fire and you'll get a little burnt.
Been there, done that. Hi, Jamie.
I, hey, Jamie. I can't see the chat. I'm outside. I
Jamie said
didn't
hit the
bring.
like button before Dave beats you up.
Oh shit! I'll hit it before I go in again when I go back in.
Oh my.
I got a lot done today.
Did you hear from Nate at all today?
I saw him on Discord and also on Facebook.
I just saw you saw that his post from earlier.
Yeah.
He sent me a whole bunch of pictures.
Okay, cool.
Well, not really. It's bad.
I know. I saw some on Facebook. But his place is still standing, right? Or still
Yeah, his
there?
place is, but he said 16 trailers in his neighborhood are destroyed.
Are trashed. Yeah, I know. I saw that.
So we'll keep
Prayer
praying
prayer
for
works
them.
prayer works wonders. God is good.
Mm,
I've been praying hard for the last few days.
I think we all have been. It's been crazy. Um, the
I was so
saving grace, I think, was that it was a very fast moving storm.
yeah.
It hit and I mean, what, 18 hours? It was completely gone across
Just
the
plowed
state.
through. Yeah.
So that, I mean, even though I think I saw the most rain that they had was, I think, 17 inches.
Mhm.
Um, but between that, them letting water out of the lakes and stuff out there to accommodate for,
Extra
um,
rain.
yeah. Hi, Chris. Welcome in. Ohana is in.
Hey, Ohana. Chris. Howdy.
Hopefully you're feeling better. I know you said last night you were hurting pretty good yourself, bud. So I was hoping to take you to the farm show today, but apparently Mom wasn't feeling it. We got home from doing our running this morning, and she passed out, and I just had to wake her up because she has to go get cat food. Our
Oh,
babies have no food at all right now. I gave them the last of it this morning.
oh, that's not good.
So yeah. Um, and the babies got new bed. We're gonna turn them into beds. Um, my aunt used to have three cats, and um, sadly, within 2 weeks of each other, they passed. Um,
One grieved itself, maybe.
yeah, the second one grieved itself. Glad to hear it, Chris. Chris said his toes feel better today.
Good.
But yeah, the second one died from a broken heart. He missed the other one. So
Speaking.
she
Come on, kitty.
hi DoorDash.
Oh yeah, shit, and here comes Chubbs. I swear to God, Chubbs can be in there sleeping, and the door's shut, and the minute that cat meows, here, Chubbs.
Yep. Calm down, Chubbs.
Yeah,
He's like,
not
that's
until
my
she
person.
goes.
Get away from him. Hi Andrea.
Hey, Andrea.
But she had a bassinet that she had for the cats for in their bedroom. Cats would sleep in the bassinet instead of on the bed with them.
Oh,
So
hey, whatever works.
we're gonna go down to the farm, get some straw, and put straw in the bassinet. And that way they can use that. Um, if you have outside animals, blankets are not good to use.
They hold the
Um,
dampness once they get wet.
yeah, they cause condensation, and then the animals will freeze to death laying on them out for a
Old,
long period of time.
old coolers. Insulate them with some styrofoam.
But well, if we put the bassinet in the garage
They'll be all
and
right in the
put
garage.
put the straw in it, there's enough protection in the garage from the wind and stuff that they'll be okay.
DoorDash doesn't move to the basement until her water starts freezing in the garage, and then she moves to the basement.
But yeah, I need to find a way to get to these windows so I can get them boarded up because that'll help me then over the winter too. Because I'm gonna have to come out here over the winter and do this.
Right.
Andrea said, "Hi, Jamie, if you're still here." Did you see Jamie's post about her setup for Saturday?
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
It looks good.
So,
Nice.
yes, looks very nice, Jamie. Good job. So
So I got a lot done today.
awesome.
I
I
did my
didn't.
seven. I did beef stew, and then canned 7 pints. I made bread, and I made stuffed jalapeno poppers wrapped in bacon. Stuffed them in the air fryer. I'd say 4 of them. The bacon kind of fell off of them a little bit, so I had to eat those.
Ah,
You
okay.
know, I'll probably pay for it in the morning, but that's beside the point.
Thomas said, so you put the cats in the cooler?
Yes, you just have to leave the lid cracked so they can get in, or take the lid off and put it away from the house a few inches so they can get in.
Yeah, I actually used a bin, like an old tote for my old
Tote,
front
totes
porch,
over.
but I kept it on its side, and then I put a styrofoam cooler beside it. You think you're having a hot, warm winter there in California? You usually do, don't you? Well, I guess certain parts of California.
Yeah, it doesn't get very cold in California, does it, during the wintertime, unless you're up north in the mountains or something? More near Oregon, Oregon, whichever.
Yeah, Lake Tahoe, that area. There's some mountains in inner, inland farther that gets a bunch of snow and stuff.
Move my chair
Hello,
so I can
Sissy.
walk by it.
Maybe I need to
I
turn the light off. Is there too much light on there?
no, I don't think. Oh, the only lights I have on in here in the kitchen are under the counter lights. I very seldom turn the overhead light on.
Yeah. So what's everybody been up to today? Y'all been having a good day, staying busy? Um, I know a lot of people have been watching the news to see what's been going on in Florida, and
I
um,
don't mean to sound like a bitch, but all mine's safe, so I'm
yeah,
good.
yeah, I get it. I have some friends that are down in the swamp areas that I need to check in on yet, but I'm sure they're fine. They usually are. Hi, Jay.
Hi,
It was a wet
Jay.
one last year with lots of rain and snow, but when we were 100 degrees plus in the beginning of October. Yeah, that's pretty warm there, Chris, for this time of year. So, okay, let me bring this up.
If you got it.
I think we've all seen clips by now of the 60 Minutes interview with Kamala Harris.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, now there's controversy surrounding that now.
How so?
60 Minutes went back and stealth edited video.
Oh, did you expect anything less from him?
And yeah, people are sharing the original video with the edited video on X all over the place. And definitely a big difference between the two answers because they actually steal an answer from later in the interview and move it over to um, answer another question that she was asked, where she just did a
Yeah.
bunch of word salad like always. Oh, nice, Andrea. Andrea said she went with her grandkids and son to the park. It's her son's birthday. Happy birthday to him.
Well, happy birthday, little man. Well, he's
And
probably not so little.
TJ got meds for his ear infection. Glad to hear
Oh,
that, Chris.
teaspoon.
Hopefully he's feeling better. And Jay said, I hate to say it, but I'm ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas music. There's a TikTok going around where it says that they just can't handle dealing with all the shit with Diddy and, well, they said Diddler, um, the election, all the stress of everything. And they said, just tell Mariah Carey to get ready.
Right.
Not just kids. I don't feel good when I have an ear infection either. I used to get them a lot when I was using my Philips um, CPAP machine. Speaking of that, I was told I don't have a case for that, which
Really.
I don't understand how. But well, I do understand how because my pulmonologist will not authorize them to do a biopsy on my lung.
Why? What's going on with your lung?
There's a nodule, and it's a good sized
Calcif-
nodule. And
calcification.
No, I think it's foam from that CPAP machine because I used to use a full face mask,
Yeah.
and they have a problem with the old machines where the heat from the motor was generating um, the foam. They didn't have protection around the foam from the motor,
Oh.
and so the foam was actually coming apart, and people were breathing it in. And
Not
this
a class
foam, this
action lawsuit for that?
there is, but I have to have a biopsy to see if that's what it is, and my pulmonologist won't do it.
Oh, well, then maybe you ought to find another pulmonologist, you think?
Well, I'm working on that. I have not even. I was supposed to go see them in January. I haven't been back. But
Hmm.
the reason I say that I think it's the foam is because yes, nodules in your lungs are normal and they come and go.
Right.
This nodule has stayed the exact same size and has been in the same spot for 5 years now.
Yeah.
That's not
I
normal.
have a. It depends if it's a nodule and something, or if it's a calcification. There's a difference.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Do you have an MRI?
The way we found it was a CT scan actually. They were doing a CT scan on my lower back and
One of those surprise things.
yep,
Hey, look what else we found.
that was their thing. They're like, well, but we need to keep an eye on this to make sure it doesn't grow because of course the first thing that pops into their mind is, hi Andrew, is cancer, you know. So we kept an eye on it, and it hasn't grown, it hasn't moved, stayed exactly the same. So on that part, yes, I'm happy it's good, but I'm if it's the foam, I'd love to get that out of there, but I've got to.
Ca- Causing you any breathing problems?
I don't know. I mean, I have some issues, but nothing horrible. I do notice a little
Even
bit of tightness in that area sometimes.
do you have asthma or COPD or anything like that?
No, just being fat.
Huh. Welcome to my world. Not that I'm that beefy, but you know.
Now we got Jay talking about Thanksgiving dinner. I know how to turkey stuffing, green bean casserole, twice baked potatoes, cranberry sauce, fresh rolls, gravy. He says,
Is right. I
You don't
prefer
need
ham over
stuffing on
turkey.
them? Really?
I prefer ham
We
over
make
turkey.
we make both.
Bring to boil, turn down heat
Got
and
my
simmer.
cat pile on me. I got my kitties. It's, I only have four of them right now. I got Tangerine, Fluffy, Sweet Pea, and Whiskers. So I've got the two orange and two gray ones on me. Yeah, I love stuffing, especially if people. A lot of people are like, "Oh, don't put it in the bird." Well, what the hell do you mean don't put it in the bird? You gotta put it in the bird. That's where you get a lot of your flavor from. That
You
fat gets
make
up in there
you make it with the chicken fat,
and chicken
with the
fat.
drippings.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, with the
dressing, not
drippings.
stuffing. There's a difference between dressing and filling. Andy, yeah, where he's over there putting in Weird
Sorry.
Al's fat lyrics. Yeah, you can never have enough stuffing for me. I love stuffing.
Dump a bunch of gravy over it. Giblet gravy, Jay?
I cook off the heart and gizzards and all that stuff, and the cats get their own um, Thanksgiving dinner from that. Good afternoon, Ruth. How you doing? You're on a grapefruit diet, Andrew? I'm wondering if that's a joke. Did I? I'll have to
No,
look
there's
into
such a
that.
thing. There's such a thing.
But he said laugh out loud afterwards, so I think he's making a joke. But yeah, I think I'm about ready for quarter pounder with cheese.
Ugh. No. Make your own.
I have a whole thing of hamburger in there. I forgot.
See? Make your own. It'd be better for you anyway.
By the time I'd make something, Mom would get mad at me. I was going to use that burger for something else. I would die if I only ate grapefruit. Grapefruit, I need meat, Andrea says.
Yeah, I'm kind of a meat and potatoes girl. If I could just get rid of the damn potatoes out of my diet and the bread, I'd be much better off.
Jay's throwing out some homegrown corn. That's probably going to be it for him tonight. Corn's good. Yeah. One more day,
I
Ruth. One more day, and then it's the weekend. And yeah, I know that song. I'm a big Weird Al fan. Um, I've actually wrote parody songs myself. Um,
you see, I
like
need.
Aerosmith has that song "Living on the Edge." I did one called "Slipping Off the Edge" about somebody falling in the pool. Pretty funny, I think. But hell, I don't even remember. It's been that long ago. What's that fly bugging you, buddy?
Okay, summer. Honey's ready. Do I need anything else?
Sorry, y'all. I
No.
couldn't do a regular fireside chat. The wind's just too bad. I did post a short showing the wind blowing. So I have to be responsible.
That you do.
Back when I was a kid, I really didn't care because I didn't think about it.
Cheesecloth.
I think she's just ready for the weekend. She's had a long week, Andrea. Chris said, not sure what's for supper tonight. All depends on Teresa. Yes, hi to Teresa. Where's Dave at? Let me go over to
I got.
Discord and yell at Dave. He's probably listening like, why the hell are you yelling at me?
Right? Okay. Everything's ready for that. Simmer, Simmer, simmer. Come on. Don't fail me now.
Jamie had to. All right, Jay. Be safe, bud.
Jay
Oh,
leaving us?
It's Canada's Thanksgiving this weekend, so they have a long weekend up in Canada this weekend. Well,
Oh,
enjoy it, enjoy it, Ruth. Jay said he has to go to the smoke shop before movie night, so he's going to run there and
before.
he'll be back.
All right. Safe travels, Jay.
We watched Enchanted last night,
Yeah.
and then well, we watched Walk to Remember first, which I have a story about that. I have to wait till Jay gets back.
Yeah,
So when he
I
gets
heard you
back,
say something about being a blithering idiot, so I'm glad I didn't watch it.
yeah,
I was
great
stressed
movie.
yesterday, so.
Maybe
And then
a
I.
maybe that maybe a good cry would have been good for you.
No, I think I had that this morning. I was very emotional this morning after I heard from Mom and Nikki and my brothers, and it wouldn't have taken much at all just for me to unload.
Come here, baby. Oh, don't step on people. No, what are you doing, kid?
That's when I
Oh,
decided I'd better get busy and do something.
no, no kitty fires. We don't need a flaming hoe tonight.
A flaming hoe, barbecued kitty,
Have you ever
Chinese
seen?
food. Are you doing Chinese?
There was an episode of The Simpsons where Moe made this famous drink where everybody came to drink it, and he got all snobbish and kicked out his normal clientele, Homer and the losers of town.
Right.
And the drink was called the Flaming Moe, and we always carried on and said about it being the Flaming Hoe. It was it was a funny joke, I think, but you
I
know,
get it. I get it.
but yeah, I'm sure this cat's gonna be a little hoe when she gets older. So
Just like I call sloppy joes slappy hoes. So I get it.
Flaming Moe, yep, yeah, that's right, Andrew. Um, but yeah, Walk to Remember is an absolutely amazing movie. If you ever get a chance to watch it, you should watch it if you haven't.
Yeah, well,
But I will warn you, it'll get you.
Yeah, I don't do well with those because I just turn into. Fuck, I cried at Lion King. You know what I mean? So Disney movies I don't watch because I end up crying, and like Ghost made me cry. Uh, what was that one? Shit.
Hi, Dave.
To where the kid and the little girl became best friends, and then one of them got stung by a bunch of bees and passed away. Oh, I was like a mess. I forget what
Oh,
the
that
name of that
one,
movie.
the movie where she fell down the tree. Is that the one you're talking about?
She got stung
No,
by a bunch of bees.
I don't know if I know that one. Anybody know what movie she's talking about? Cora. Andrea says, Cora, I was tearing up last night.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
telling you. So yeah, I turn into a blithering idiot at those movies. I can't. I just
I don't
yeah.
at most movies. It's just that one. I don't know. There's just something about it. It reminds me of the situation I'll tell you about when Jay gets back.
5 half hour, quarter after. Okay, I need to keep an. I'm just talking to myself. I
Quarter
have
after?
elderberry.
Okay.
I, what was it?
You said quarter after.
Yeah, for my
Okay.
elderberry syrup.
I'll keep an eye on the time then. I got
Well,
it right in front
I
of me anyway.
yeah. Well, I have the clock on my phone there, so yeah. So even though I'm a cold-hearted bitch, I still get, you know.
You little turd. Why do you keep doing that? Now I got 5 of them on me. Holy crap.
That's okay. They'll keep you warm.
I can't.
If
Yeah, I
they're
know.
on you, they're not playing in the fire.
Andrew, I saw that tour when they were doing that tour back in 1994. That's when they released that CD. Yeah, I warned you, Andrea. I told you to have some tissues ready. Andrew,
Andrew.
your mother was a hamster and your father stank of elderberries.
My girl. That's it, Ruth. It's my girl. Yeah,
Bridge
that's
to Terabithia was another one that got you. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to ruin it, but um, yeah, it has some spots that'll get you. Mom just left to go get cat food. You guys, I gotta try and turn this so you guys can see these shitheads.
they're all piled up.
Yeah, I can't get it all. Oh, there we go. Now it came loose. I know you turn more than that, you bastard. Oh, now you're gonna move.
Of course.
That works. That works because I can. Nope, you're falling off, buddy. You're falling off. No.
Whiskers is such a pretty cat.
My aunt and uncle.
Your aunt and uncle, what? Did you freeze?
Oh, did I freeze?
No, I think you're up. Nope, you're good.
Okay. My aunt and uncle will take some kitties with them today, but they
Good.
said no.
No.
They don't want any. They're they're still heartbroken over losing theirs, but they had fun playing with them.
You just should have snuck some in the car. A couple of them.
Ooh, Fluffy's like, fuck this, I'm getting hot. Tangy, keep pushing. Tangerine keeps pushing my leg apart, and then he slides down through the damn crack. Are you saying hi, Tiny? Are you saying hi, Tiny? All right, back to the fire we go. Oh, I must have walked up. Yep,
Did you?
you're by yourself.
Ah, damn it. Just typical man. Just runs off. Leaves you wherever. Mama Carlson says hi. Hello, Mama Carlson. Teresa. Monty Python. Why are you glad that you don't have your little helper in the car with you, Andrew?
There we
A little
go.
bit of road rage taking over?
Do you remember he posted that video of the comedian the other day
Oh,
of
okay.
the little helper, yeah, being the wife. All right, I am back, everybody. Sorry about that. Oh, hi, Mama Carlson. Did you send her a link and tell her to come say hi? You know, she's always welcome here. She used to come and hang out with us when Chris would get on and do his baking with me.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, Jamie says it's 83 outside. We're 57 here.
we are down into like almost in the 40s already here. It's gonna get chilly tonight.
I think it's supposed to get 37 or 36 here, close to. I think we got frost warnings out.
Uh-oh, you better go get your plant cut and hung up in the garage.
Well, maybe I'll throw a sheet over it.
She's like, I want it to grow a little more.
Well, it's just now starting to bud. Steve, my stepson's all excited. Oh, it's starting to bud. I took a picture of it the other day and sent it to him. Are these buds? Oh, it's starting to bud. Okay.
I'm a fan of Monty Python, but I'll tell you what, I'm really disappointed in a lot of the actors from Monty Python because of how they reacted to politics here lately. They've all shown that they're a bunch of leftist nuts, but that
Chris.
doesn't make them any less funny for what they
Keywords in
did.
a sentence. Actors.
I'll tell you what, though, Bean has really gone after the British government over their censorship bullshit. So I'm happy to see. At least one of them has some sense left. But not all actors are crazy weirdos.
No, not all. There's a few good ones left.
You guys, I gotta take meds. You're gonna have to give me one of my arms. Well, both of my arms, actually. Sweepy had a thorn. Looks like a unicorn. She had a thistle sticking out the top of her head. Poor Sweet Pea. Um, I think your drawer needs a little grease there.
WD-40 on it.
Cooking spray works just as good.
Nah, it gums up too bad.
Does it?
It gets sticky.
Thank you, babies. Let me take my meds, and then you can have my arm back. Yes, purr, purr, purr. Purr, 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 yes. You come. She heard something, so she had to come running. What's your tail, Tiny?
Don't mind me. I'm just doing what I gotta do.
Yeah, he does. Andrew said Rowan Atkinson has more sense than most actors. I mean, if you think about it, Monty Python was kind of prophetic.
Like the Simpsons. Simpsons.
Well, in the life of Brian,
Yeah.
when they're talking about that guy wanting to be a woman.
I think everything's planned. I think if you pay attention to a lot of those Hollywood movies and shit that was made back then, you'll see how much they parallel with the bullshit of today.
All right, come here. Come here. There we go. Mom arrived at Giant. She better not go to Giant for cat food. They never have the big bags.
Oh, let her get what she's going to get. Where the hell do you want her to go? Sam's Club or something?
Either Walmart or BJ's. Sam's Club's too far away. The only reason I even keep my Sam's Club membership is because, like, during the pandemic when all that supply chain bullshit was going on,
Yeah.
Sam's Club was the only place that kept my Tylenol in stock.
Oh, the good old days of the pandemic. Oh, shit. Change the subject. Don't need us thrown off of YouTube for another week or two.
I need a conversion chart close by when I am in this chat. Laugh out loud. We go by Celsius here. 85 to 87 would probably be about 35 degrees Celsius, I believe. Young lady, why the hell are you biting the shit out of me?
'Cause you can.
Apparently.
Just
Oh, now
relax.
she got hold of
Just
tangerine.
just relax and enjoy
Did
it,
she
Chris.
get you, buddy? Did she get you, buddy? Ow. He's like, F this, I'm out. Why you gotta be so mean? Fluffy. Good boy. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to yell in your ear.
Sure you did.
Well, the supply chain issue is going to continue to be an issue, Andrew, because China realized that they can hold us over a barrel just by not sending us the stuff that we need. They'll send us just enough to keep us appeased, but, you know, they know that if they don't. What the heck? But that economic warfare is real. It's what we've used on people for decades, in order to control them with sanctions and stuff like that. And now we're in a position where another country can basically do the same thing to us because of our crooked Congress and political class that sent all of our manufacturing jobs somewhere else because it's cheaper. Well, yeah, it might be cheaper, but what the hell does that do to it hollowed out our economy?
Well, I still say you get what you pay for.
Well, you do.
I
And
mean, I'm a cheapskate at heart. I really am. I'm very frugal, but you don't
I'm
know
the
what
same
you're
way.
getting
I
from
can't.
China either. You know.
I gotta turn my alarm off. Turn off the alarm. Yeah, it's horrible policy when you think about it, but it works for the political class and the people in charge that own all this stuff because it makes them more money because they can pocket more rather than paying American workers to make the same stuff. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think that if we can bring our manufacturing jobs back to America, we can. First off, inflation would take care of itself, and
Right.
the minimum wage, that whole argument would solve itself as well.
Well, I don't know. I get a single person, hell, two people working a job, making $20 an hour now that has a mortgage and a car payment and, insurance and gas and kids and food and all the daily shit that you need. You can't do it. A single person can't do it on $20 an hour out there. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
think they're boosting minimum wage up there to where prices are never going to come down.
Well, and that's the
I
problem.
don't. Prices are never going to come down. I think
Andrew said you'd
If
have quality material again. Honestly, Andrew, I don't know. I think most Americans have gotten to the point where they're so fucking lazy it would be worse than China, quality
right.
wise, until you get them, at least until you get maybe to the next generation, if you can get instill in them a good work ethic like we used to have. But
Well, and people don't take pride in their work and shit nowadays. They don't. They just, you know,
well, they're taught not to. They're told that we're horrible people.
show up to collect a paycheck and be done with it.
But
Look at customer service. Customer service has went to hell in a handbasket, you know?
I am Ahmed. I will be handling your customer service today.
Exactly. Hello, my name is Rose. It's like, sure it is, babe. Or you get one of them names that's got so many damn consonants in it that you can't pronounce it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like Chris said, they boost it up to $20 an hour for fast food, but they don't give you any hours. Well, not just that, but
Right.
then they also cut how many jobs.
Well, they all
You,
have the kiosk now. You go in to order and they want you to use the kiosk, and it's like, I'm not using a freaking kiosk. I want to go up and get my order, you know? I mean, when I do want to socialize with somebody, I don't want to do the self checkout. You know, if I'm dragging my ass to the store, then let me talk to somebody because I'm in the mood, and that's very rare for me to be in public. So,
yeah, yeah. Why are you making me do a job that isn't my job? When I come
I don't get it
shopping, I expect somebody else to fucking ring up my stuff.
right. I don't get a discount. I don't get, a W 2 form for my taxes. I don't,
And it's nowadays it's not any fucking faster because you end up with a fucking line there too.
right?
So you still have to wait. So you might as well wait in the line where somebody else is doing the work.
Or the machine screws up and they got to come over and scan their little badge and fix it for you.
Well, here's the big thing. Like a lot of the WalMarts are actually getting rid of all the self checkouts because so many people have been helping themselves to five finger discounts through the self checkout line that they've figured out they're losing more money than what it's worth. One of my past jobs, we trained a new division that was in India. Then they let a large percentage of our division in Toronto go. Yeah, that's horrible. Um,
Well, that's like one of the major online retail companies that I worked for has not hired anybody in the US as far as boots on the ground employees, as far as customer service, as far as tech support, as far as any of that for years. I think so. It's been 2 years since I've retired, and they hadn't hired anybody even for peak from the US for 3 years before I left. So it's been 5 years. And I talk to girls just about every day from there still that are still working, complaining. They're laying off managers, US managers, team managers. They're still cutting people to move everything overseas.
wow, that's awesome, Mohana. Chris said that yesterday they went to the new Wendy's, went through the drive-through in record time. The order was right and the food was good.
No way.
Andrea said that's a bunch of bullcrap, Cora.
It is. It is. Well, but then again, the American people want higher wages and, benefits and all the perks, and they don't want to pay. They can pick somebody
They
out of the
can go to
Caribbean.
India or yeah, they can go somewhere
Yeah,
else and pay somebody half. half, if not a quarter, what we would like.
Right, exactly.
But again, it comes down to lobbying. Big business lobbied our politicians and got them to outsource, make it so they can outsource and move jobs overseas, but still call themselves an American business.
Yeah, well, I don't think have anything to do with. Hey, I'll be back. Mom is calling.
All righty, we'll see you in a minute. Nah, you're just stuck with me now. I will not go to Wendy's up here anymore. We had an episode with um, somebody in the town close to us took in, posted online, and here they took a bite out of their burger and something didn't taste right. They flipped it over, and here the roll was moldy. And yeah, that was it. I will not go to Wendy's after that. Andrew. I try to be entertaining and keep you laughing a little bit. But yeah, our economy depends on, keeping workers happy first off. And no, Fluff, get back here. Oh, now you tap danced on his head. Good job. Lay down, buddy. I'm gonna whop you. No. No, I said. Dadgummit, what is your problem? They made me a sandwich in rehab. Ugh. Yeah, that would piss me off. Yeah. So I was actually disappointed. I'm sure you all heard of Yokohama tires. They're made in Japan, they were made in Japan back in the day, I guess. And I heard that these were supposed to be like superior tires. They're supposed to be great for handling and for on sports cars. They had an S rating, which means you can do 110 sustained speed and all that. And so I spent a lot of money on these tires, and they were the worst freaking tires I ever had. Um, they were so bubbly. When I would go to take a corner, it just felt like the tire was folding over on itself, and I hated those damn tires. So more expensive is not always better. Is that fly bugging you, Tiny? I'm sorry, honey. Um, yeah, so now I just usually find a middle of the road tire that's not the cheapest, but not really all that expensive. I usually try and find something that's rated for 70,000 miles. Um, and they work better. I usually just go to my local Firestone dealer. They don't want to be sat on. I'm cheap but not easy, Andrea. Oh my. Come here, Fluffers. Fluff. Hey, come on, up here. Would you come here, Fluffers? Come on, buddy. Geolander tires for all terrain. Firestone are good. Um, yeah, I get Firestone. Firestone makes an off-name brand that are just as good as their name brand, and it's almost half the price. So I can get 4 brand new tires for my vehicle for around $600 instead of 12 to $1,400 for the name brand tires. So good times, good times. I gotta remember now. I'll take a picture and send it to you later, Andrea. I can't remember right now. They're a type of Yokohama. Huh. Well, hey, I mean, oof, Andrea. Yeah, I get that. I have to get new tires by next month because my car goes in for inspection, and I don't think it'll pass with the tires on that are on right now. And with the type of I think we're gonna have a bad winter, so having new tires on will help with that as well. Yeah, no, that's fine. Um, I told Dave that we're gonna go for a while here. I think we're gonna go till probably at least 9, 8 or 9 o'clock. Andrew's spelling in Old English tires. Yep. The rule here in Pennsylvania is if you can take a penny and put it in your tread and you can see the top of Abe's head, your tires won't pass inspection. Welcome back, Jay. I can send you a link if you want. You want to hop up here with me? Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to send. Hold on, sorry, I sent the wrong damn thing. Trying to run my phone one-handed. And no, not like that, you bunch of perverts. There we go. All right, bud. But all right, Cora, take your time. Yeah, I know, but I'm sorry. I sent you the link to all the damn live streams. He just got the link for YouTube, X, uh, locals, and um, rumble all in his text messages. If you take care of your tires, Andy, and you keep them clean, use a good oil-based sealant on the side after you wash them, and you don't run them too hard, usually your tires will last a while. There he is.
I'm back.
Oh, nope, that's Cora's back. Welcome back,
Yeah,
Cora.
there he is. Come
I
on.
thought
Come
Jay popped
on.
up. I have my chat up on the screen so I can
Oh,
check,
whatever. Sure,
make
sure.
sure nobody's
Okay.
on locals talking or something.
Mama's
But
fine. She's got her internet back. She kind of
yeah,
needs that for her phone, for a booster for her phone, since she lives out in the woods.
oh, okay, gotcha. Well, I'm glad she's got that back and she's got power and all that. Good, that's good.
Yeah, she never lost power, so I was thankful for that.
Yes, Dave, you got to rotate them too. That's a big difference too. If you don't rotate them, then they'll wear bad, and a lot of times that can really mess with your suspension as well. Hi, Lady Cat. Andrew says Cora
Hey,
doesn't identify as a he.
no, I don't. I'm all girl, all female, all woman, all whatever.
She doesn't have the right plumbing for that, huh?
No, I do not. No, and I have not had an addictomy, so I'm good.
Did anybody watch that video that I posted from the ShamWow guy?
No,
Oh,
I'm bad about that. I know.
that was freaking hilarious. I was laughing so damn hard from that. He he roasted everybody. I mean, seriously.
Got the gloves
Oh,
ready for you, Chris.
Gloves?
Yeah.
What, are you going to go roto-rooter deep on me or what?
Well, no, I got to squeeze out my elderberry stuff, and I don't want to, you know.
Andrea said she watched some of it. It was funny.
had to go to the store get some smokes and some refreshment.
Hi,
Oh, hi,
Charlie.
Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Charlie.
Charlie's out there messing with the cats.
Oh,
He just can't. He can't leave alone. It's like he's missing out on something. He can't. He can't just let him lay in the driveway. He's got to go out there and fuck with them.
well, yeah. It's a cat. Come on. He's a dog.
Andrew said lovely Roddy.
He's all right. He's a Roddy. He's stubborn, just like a Roddy.
My uncle, my aunt's husband, my uncle, through marriage, his daughter used to have a Rottweiler named Tank, and he was a tank. And one day they were out on the back porch, and he was inside, and he decided he wanted to be out with them. So he completely took the sliding screen off of their door and walked
Yep.
outside with it.
Yeah, Charlie could bust through the screen door here if he wanted to. Well, it's not screen. It's a storm door. It's metal and glass. But I have no doubt if he really wanted to, he could break the latch and get out if he really wanted to.
Yeah.
He's pretty tough. He's not the biggest Rottweiler, but he is all muscle.
That they are.
He's
We used
still
to
a
call him
little young.
Fathead.
He's still only 3 years old, so he hadn't really filled out like as much as he's
No,
going
wait till
to.
about 4.
Yeah, once he gets about 4 or 5 years old, he should fill out and be a big old
Get
mess
to a
by then.
stockier self, yeah.
Yeah, right now he's like a teenager, and he gets to run around on. It's about a little over 3 acres, I think I have fenced off here, so he gets to run around all day.
So I promised you a story, Jay, about
Did you?
why that movie gets to me so much.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So you're a big
so
old
back
teddy bear.
well, you might say that,
Softy
I
at
guess.
heart.
Mm,
Back when I used to DJ on the internet, this is God years ago. Um, I do like I do with you guys. I reached out. I got to know the people that were joining my shows and stuff like that, and I met a lot of them offline and stuff like that. And one of the people that I became friends with one night messages me after a show, and she said, "I need to thank you." I said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Well," she said, "my sister-in-law has cancer," she said, "and she hasn't laughed in a long time." She said, "I put on your show tonight for her," and she said she laughed the entire fucking time. She would not stop laughing. And so then I reached out and I said, "Well," I said, "tell you what, have her, give me a call with you and we'll talk sometime." So I ended up getting really close to this lady. Um, and found out that she was stuck sleeping in a hospital bed by herself most of the time. And I thought, that's not right. So I spent $150. And I know that's not a lot of money. So I don't think I did really anything
that's a
out
lot of
of
money.
It is
the
a lot of
ordinary.
money.
But there's a company out of California called Monkey Bean Toys. And I messaged them. I said, "Hey," I said, "this is what I do. I have a person that I want to order, special order, uh, stuffed animal for. Um, I said, I need it done by this date. Can you help me out?" And they said, "Yeah, we can do it." And so I worked it out with them, and I had a 6-foot monkey delivered to her. And she loved that thing. I, I got told the one time they left the house and she forgot it, she made them turn the hell around, go back to the house and get it so she could take it to the hospital with her.
Mm. Yeah, she can probably lay on that thing and make it a bed.
Right?
Yeah, yeah, she she enjoyed it. And then one day I got a call that she had passed, and the husband said, "Do you want the stuffed animal back?" And I said, "No." I said, "That's hers." I said, "You just do what you want, what you feel is best with it." And he said, "Well, I'm kind of glad you said that." He said, "I was afraid you were going to say you wanted it back." He said, "But she wanted to be buried with it." I said, "Then you bury her with
Oh,
it." I said, "That you fulfill her wishes."
Do what you gotta do.
And he said, "Well, they really wanted me to come out for the funeral, and I couldn't make the trip right then. I didn't have the funds to go out. They lived in Terre Haute, Indiana, and I didn't have the funds. I would have been there in a heartbeat if I could have been." And he said, "Well," he said, "would you mind if I printed out a picture and put your picture in there with her too?"
hmm.
And I said, "Why would you want to do that?" And he said, "You have no idea how much he changed her." And again, I said, "If that's what you feel is best," I said, then you go ahead and do that." I said, "I'm not gonna I said, you do what you think she would want done. And so she was buried with both a picture of me and the stuffed animal.
Okay, I'm kind of lost.
Why are we lost?
I guess because I didn't watch the movie.
Oh, he's just talking about a story.
Yeah, I'm just talking about my story right now.
Oh, okay. I thought it had
But
something to do with the movie. Sorry.
part
I'll shut
part
up
of the
now.
movie,
I'll go back to
part of the
stirring.
movie
Cooling.
does really get to me, but it's the part where um she finally breaks an announcement to the boyfriend. Um, if I say too much, it'll ruin it
Oh, okay.
for you. But
Never mind.
yeah,
I'm
it's
telling you,
kind of
if it's going to make me cry, I'm not watching it. I'm just telling you. I'll turn
she's
into a
like,
blithering idiot, and I'm not.
of course, like I'm gonna come out there and kick you in the balls if you make me cry.
Yeah. Cora's too tough to cry.
Do
She
what,
won't.
Jay?
Said you're too tough to cry.
Oh, I have
You
my
won't get
moments.
caught crying.
Andrea said you were touching people's lives, Chris. That is so amazing. Well, I really didn't start doing it for that. I started doing it because I loved music and it gave me a chance to share different kinds of music with people. Um, but I used to hang out on, and this is back in the MIRC chat days. Um, so I was on 4 different chat servers in at least 12 different rooms. Plus, I had DMs coming in on AOL and Microsoft Messenger. Plus, I had you remember LimeWire back in the day?
No.
Where you could go and download
Yeah.
music. So I had that running, and I'm streaming 3 different levels. What's that?
There's like LimeWire, and there's like a hamster. Yeah.
Yeah, and Napster.
Napster.
There was a bunch
That's
of
what it
them.
was.
There was a bunch of different things back in the day you could file share on.
I gotta feed a
But
dog.
yes, but I took in so I mean I'm doing all this stuff, keeping up with all of it, and I got to meet a lot of really great people doing that. And I would never change anything because all of my experiences made me who I am today, and you know, well, thank you for the hearts, whoever sending hearts. I appreciate that.
It weren't me.
Lady
It
Cat,
was
I hope
me.
you're starting to feel better. You need to start being a little more careful there, woman. Oh, nice, Andrew. Andrew said, speaking of music, Dream Theater put out a clip a few hours ago. I just watched it. Was a great tune. I just watched a video, Andrew, of Dave Portnoy breaking down Avenged Sevenfold song. Oh, what was the name of the song? I can't think of the name of the song. It's not one of the ones I'm used to. So Hannah, I ran into a heavy box of books and broke the left one. A month later, I slipped and fell on the tile floor and broke the other one. That's not good.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot in these
Yeah,
hills today.
I was talking to it'll come to me in a second. Cindy.
Gryman?
Yeah.
How's she doing?
She's her
Here, boy. Easy.
home health care
Boy.
released her.
Huh.
They're not going in anymore. I'm like, how the fuck does that work?
Insurance will only pay for so many visits. That's how that works.
Well, then the doctor needs to fight harder and get more visits approved.
You
That's
would
part of
think.
their job. I mean, she's got that. They debrided that whole wound, so that's open again, kind of.
I don't know. It seems like the insurance companies and the hospitals and all the healthcare places are getting swamped.
Yes.
Over the last few years.
Well, part of it has to do with Americans and the way that we, our health habits. We have most of us have really horrible habits that affect our health. Diabetes and
No, Chubbs. No.
I wonder how many of those immigrants that get free health care are getting across the border and going straight to the hospital to.
Oh, they're doing fine.
Done.
Oh yeah,
I bet they're getting everything done, getting taken care
that
of.
shouldn't affect our health care. That shouldn't affect the insurance. That bill should go either directly to DHS.
Well, they got Medicaid. Is that not the same thing?
I don't think so. I think if they go to the hospital just either writes it off.
I think they get Medicaid.
Or they charge the government separately, probably.
I think they get Medicaid.
Well, I know they get Medicaid.
Free health insurance. I got to pay for mine.
Well, I just got all the bills for my last surgery. I'm not happy. I've never ever paid this much out of pocket for surgery. So, we have Medicare here, Andrew, but it all depends on.
I may be old, but I'm not old enough.
Oh yeah, you can't collect until you hit 65. You can't use Medicare until 65.
Here goes Rob.
Who is Rob? Neighbor?
Yeah, I know a lot of the neighbors around here. Pretty good, pretty tight community.
See, so you're not so antisocial.
Well, I mean, it's been over the years. Most of the people around here, they know me because I'm my father's son. But they were all real good friends with my dad. So. And
thank you, Jamie. I was meaning to talk to you about that.
But after Dad passed away and I moved in, came by and they're like, "Oh, hey, little Raj," because I was always little Raj. But they all came and said hello and they honk at me when they see me and stuff. We've been neighbors for a long time.
Jamie said she went and got shit. Said Tori had to go take a shower, and that's why I said thanks. I was meaning to talk to you about that. And she said you're welcome. Yeah. Oh, did that bug you?
Huh?
That noise got
my squeaky drawer. Yeah, it keeps me awake.
That's kind of cool and awesome.
But in Australia, Andrew says yes, but in Australia, you break your arm and you go to a hospital, you'll get it fixed under the Medicare system. Well, technically, they have to do something with your arm when you go to the hospital up here too, but you'll either get a bill for it or your insurance will cover part of it, and you'll still get a bill for it.
A little harsh there, Jay?
A little bit. Yeah. Need to quit smoking. You know, so I was so proud of myself because I started buying cigarettes that were only $4.99 a pack. The ones I've been buying for years were, I mean, they were getting like $9.85 a pack.
Right.
And
Oh,
they used
hell
to
yeah.
be the cheap ones. I smoked Pall Mall for years,
Well,
and they
hell,
were always,
maybe you. Go
but they
ahead.
were always the cheap ones. And now they're right up there with the Marlboros and stuff. So I started smoking these LD things. They're $4.99 a pack, and they're about the same. I'm pretty happy with them, but now now I'm like, ooh, it's only $5 a pack. You know, I get to smoke a shit ton of them. Yeah, I shouldn't be, but I am.
I'll just start rolling your own.
I'm not
Here.
real great at rolling. I'd have to get a machine.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
machines are
I
great.
never could roll to save my life.
machines make it so much easier.
Yeah, I can carve a pipe out of wood and use a pipe. I can do that all day long, but I can't roll. I couldn't roll anything to save my life. Well, take that back. If I got like a piece of paper or like a dollar bill, there's a trick you can use a dollar bill kind of.
Right.
And use a dollar bill to do it. I can do it that way, but that's only for special stuff.
Right.
What you doing,
Yeah,
Callie?
just buy the machine.
Yeah, I tell you what I can do. I can roll a blunt really good. Give me a swisher. Give me a swisher. I can split that thing down the middle. I'll roll up something. I'll blow your mind. Yeah, I got pretty good at that when I was a teenager. But you know, it's a
How
different
far is
ball game
Oklahoma?
these days.
What time could I be there?
I don't know. I think you could probably get a one-stop
6
flight. You
hours.
probably get here in a couple hours.
You could be there in 6 hours driving, I think, from where she is.
From Ohio? I don't think so.
It'd be more like 20 hours.
It's
Or
it's 8 hours to Chicago from my house.
we used to drive to Zion Hill in Illinois from here. It would take us 14 hours.
Really?
That was Illinois. Probably about the
Do
same
you
trip.
mind, sir? This cat is trying to ban people from the stream. You cannot ban people from the stream, Mr. Whiskers.
You have your own moderator there with you?
One more juice and I'm cut off.
All right.
Can't have
So
no
should
more.
I tell you how much marbles cost here, Jay?
I bet they're over $10. I think they're
Yeah,
about
they're 10 something
10.50
here.
It's almost $150 a carton
A carton.
here.
Wow, that's nearly $50.
So about 10.50 a
pack.
pack. How much a pack? 15?
$150 for 10 packs. That's about
Yeah,
15 bucks a pack.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Well, they tax it all so much here.
Yeah, it's all
I
taxes. I mean, we even have a sin tax here on alcohol and cigarettes, which
Sin
it's
tax?
just they call it a sin tax, and they
Yeah.
tax cigarettes or tobacco products. Well, now
Wait.
marijuana products and alcohol. They tax all those. They call it they tax those more, and they call it a sin tax. They passed it, I don't know, 5 or 10 years ago, something like that.
That's an interesting name for it.
Well, that's
But I mean, you're in
what
the
they
Bible
called it.
Belt, so
We are in the Bible Belt. Yeah, we got some red-blooded conservatives around here. But
all
still,
of which probably drink and smoke.
they
yes,
don't do it in front
exactly.
of you. They're like the Amish. They're like
Mhm.
the Amish. The Amish drink and smoke and have wild sex parties. They just do it away from where you can see them.
The Amish?
The Amish, that's what I call them. Pisses them off too. It's funny. Hey, it's a capital A, so it can be Amish.
Yeah, Amish.
I'm going to get
Mhm.
you all are going to be going to start talking like that.
I am. I'm gonna start calling them Amish, and I'm gonna say it with a
Shit.
real good Southern drawl.
I'm a bad influence on you people.
Mm-mm. I've
Yep.
always called him Amish. I have a nephew I call Eli Yoder because he's got the beard and the mustache, and well, he shouldn't have a mustache if he's Amish, but I've always just called him Eli Yoder.
Andrea
Yoder.
said she used to smoke Marlboro and switch to Winston because they're cheaper. I hear a Fred.
Damn,
How do
there
you
is a
hear me?
Fred.
What
You
does it
can't
sound
sneak
like?
up on us. You can't. The truck.
Oh,
It's just
Well, I
I
understand what he
get
says.
just a little bit of an echo. It's nothing that's horrible or anything, Fred. It's just
oh, okay.
when you come in, I just hear the background noise. That's all. Nothing bad.
All right.
I was
Andrea
just thinking
said,
about
yeah.
you, Fred.
Andrea said, yeah,
What?
they have a syntax there too.
Said I was just thinking about you, Fred.
Was you?
Yep.
Was it
Ooh.
hot? Was it really hot?
He, he was thinking
Yeah.
about you bend over your bed.
Was it like
I
in
coughed. I
speedos
coughed and
or
I choked just a minute ago.
you choked and I was doing my job?
Yep.
Uh
Yep.
oh.
Just a minute ago. Everybody heard it. I was choking.
Andrea Andrea says, yes, you are, Chris. Bad. Shame, shame.
Hey, look, y'all don't say it too loud because boats would be jealous.
I was going to say Boats has got competition.
Yeah. But Boats is just gonna have to show up and protect his turf.
I know, right?
I know
Oh
some
hell.
yogurts too, Ohana.
That's what happens if you don't get down. You nail down that roof. The
I
next time
know.
the wind blows, it'll end up in the neighbor's yard.
That's
Mm.
good.
That's
That's
the
an
first time I've heard that, but that's a good one.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
Picture
that was a joke. That was
Fred
the
rolling
actual
across
joke.
the neighbor's yard.
Since you've never heard it, the actual joke is women are a lot like tin roofs. If you don't get up, climb up there and nail it down every now and then, it'll end up over at the neighbors.
Oh, is
Okay.
that how it is?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where Boats is. I've messaged him quite a few times. He hasn't answered me, so I'll call him tomorrow and bug him. I usually catch him on Fridays. I'll have to tell him Fred's looking at other men because you're not there, buddy.
No, I wasn't looking. He offered.
Can't turn down a good deal if it's free.
Right?
Now wait a minute. Ain't
He's speechless.
I never thought I'd see the day.
I didn't either.
I'm not cheap, but I'm reasonable.
I'm cheap, but not easy.
I'm not easy, but I can be had.
I can be had for a kiss and smile. I can't be bought at any price.
I don't know if you can cook real good. You might have me.
I'll be right
Well,
back.
What you eating, Fred?
shepherd's pie,
Oh,
Mm.
homemade. I peel the foil off of it, put it in the microwave.
well, there you go.
Make it hard.
Excuse me. I'm sitting here looking at my
Picture of me.
well,
You got
no,
that centerfold of my Playgirl magazine?
I saw that one, man. You need to clean it up a little bit more. Pretty shaggy.
All right.
No, I was sitting here looking at this pile of wood I gotta chop. I plan on
He's
chopping
looking
up a
at his
bunch of
wood.
kindling.
You got some wood you need chopped.
Yeah, out here.
I know a little fat girl with some braces.
He said he wanted chopped, not shredded.
Just kidding. And Luke can't leave alone. Or Troy can't leave alone. I gotta split this wood, the rest of this wood. I'm gonna turn it into kindling.
You got
I
your
got
work
this.
cut out for you.
I got this nifty little wood splitter thing.
How's that
So
working out for you, Jay?
It's working pretty good. I've tried it out a little bit. Uh, after I get my pie cuts out of these uh, pieces of wood here, I get my pie cuts. I can just set them in here, and they sit on top of this blade. You whack it with the hammer, then you can make kindling.
Nice.
But
Lady Cat said she can be bought. Make her an offer.
$2.95.
I think there's a song. I think it's
What
I
the fuck
got
kind of
five
five
on
numbers is
it.
that, Fred? $2.95.
Nickel 98.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Dollar two
some
ninety
they call
five
50
because of
cent.
inflation.
Yeah.
I think inflation's a little bit more than that. Dollar,
You know, it's amazing.
$6 right now.
It's freaking amazing. You come in this rest area, big old sign says, cars to the right, trucks and trailers to the left. It's amazing how many of them little cars that come up here and park in the big truck.
Oh, quit your bitching. Maybe they
I
want
ain't
to get
bitching.
lucky.
No.
That's the pimp dropping off the lot lizards, Fred.
You did what?
I said that's the pimp dropping off his lot lizards.
Right?
They don't need to drop them off my door. Catch lead poisoning.
They see that nice paint job on your truck and think you have money.
I'll tell you a
His,
funny story about lot lizards. I was in
his,
south of Charlotte. Right as you go into South Carolina, there's a rest area,
On 95?
and this no on 77.
Okay.
Anyway, so this little girl was hopping truck to truck to truck, and everybody was on the CB. Oh man, she's coming over your truck. She's coming over your truck. I said, now she don't need to come up on this one. So I got my son up into the top bunk, and me and the ex was laying in the bottom bunk, and she got up, got in the floorboard, held on to that door handle, and pulled that latch. And that little girl hopped up on my running board, and I saw her feet. Poof! She went from my top step and hit the deadgum cab next to me and knocked her out because she passed out in the middle of the floor. I just went back to bed. So the next thing I know, I hear a knock on my door. It's the cops. He said, Driver, can I ask you a question? I go, sure. He said, what do you know about this? I said, know about what? He says, come here a minute. We got out. I walked around the corner. I said, damn, that's an odd place to sleep. And the guy next to me was dying laughing. And he said, do you know anything about it? No. I said, I know she's been running the line trying to get a date. I said, look like she picked the wrong one. He says, did you do it? I said, my driver's side is over here, not on the passenger side. I said, no, I didn't do it. I never told him wife and kid was in the back. But she
Case
did.
says
It knocked her smooth out. They carted her off in an ambulance. I'm sure it gave her a concussion. I mean, 'cause it slammed that guy over. I sat in the seat, and he got up and sat in his seat, looked over at me like, what the fuck? I just pointed down, and he looked down and just started dying laughing.
They said 9 watching and 9 likes. Outstanding. Well, thank you. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate y'all being here.
oh, that reminds me.
I was getting a spam call.
You're getting a spam call.
I was, yeah.
Are they gonna give you some spam? That might be worth it.
Yeah, I mean, that shit's expensive. Have you looked at how much spam it is now?
Yes, I looked at some last night. Matter of fact, I wanted some fried spam and green beans.
You want like
I'll just eat the green. I'll just eat the green beans. That's that's all I can afford.
I know it's better for you too, but man, I can't.
Well,
Those Vienna
you're heading up
sausages
this
aren't
way, aren't you,
terrible.
Fred?
I should have been there already, but it took me 7.5 hours to do 300 miles a day.
Where's Zach
DC was a
at?
mess. DC was a mess. Baltimore was a mess.
So when are you looking at getting up this way tomorrow morning?
I got to unload at 8 o'clock in the morning up in Shoemaker.
Well, if you get down this way, I'll bring you some spam. I
And
got
a
a
crock
couple
of
of
shit.
yeah, and your crock of shit.
And
Okay.
and
Oh,
the
Swift.
writing
No, Swift. Don't do that, Swift.
the
You
writing crop.
dumbass.
Don't
Did
forget the
Swift
writing
just back
crop.
in? Did Swift
I'll have to
just
start
back
going
into
through some of
somebody?
my spam. It's getting old.
Well, I buy my spam by the. I think it's like a 6 in a package.
Yeah, I used to go to Sam's and just buy the whole cardboard box thing of it.
Mm-hmm.
Been a while since I did that. That stuff's getting pretty old. I don't know if I don't know how long it can go before it's really bad, but I'm not throwing it out. It's a couple years
Forever.
expired. Some of
You
it.
can use it at worst. You can use it as pet food.
Actually, the pedigree chopped canned dog food that I buy for Charlie. I've tried it.
Over rice. That's pretty good.
It's just like spam. I swear to God, it's just like spam.
I
For
know
half the
somebody who used
price.
to fight with their.
It might
I know
actually
somebody who
be
used to fight
better
with their dog over
food
that
than spam.
for their food.
I
Well, I
did it
mean,
on Dare one time, but yeah, I was pretty impressed.
yeah, I've had a spoonful. I tried
I
it,
mean,
and
it's
I was
not
like,
something I'd want to do regularly, but it wasn't half bad.
well,
The
Well,
thought about it was worse than the actual taste.
back in the
I
late
yeah,
'80s, early '90s, we had a lot of elderly people that were living off of animal pet food.
Cat food and stuff.
yep.
Yep.
I heard a story of somebody taking that fancy feast or some of the fancier cat foods, the canned cat foods, and
Uh-huh.
putting it out, in a bowl and dressing it up nice with some crackers and stuff like that, and served it to some guests, and they never knew.
Oh
Shoot,
yeah.
heat it up and put it over some mashed potatoes. It'll work.
Yeah.
We had a guy that was stealing lunches at work the one time, and so we all decided we were going to fuck with him, and we all made sandwiches that all looked alike, and some were tuna fish, some were cat food, and that son of a bitch ate every single one of them fucking sandwiches.
I'm gonna
Really?
tell you what, that damn cat food got expensive too.
Oh, all
Yes, it
pet
had.
food just went through the roof. It went up in over 50%.
Yep.
The
Like everything else.
the 12 cans of pedigree that I buy for Charlie used to be 11.99 at Walmart. Now it's 19.99.
Get the
It
old
stopped.
Roy.
Yeah, I'm not a
Still
big
not
fan of the old Roy.
100%.
I buy him a couple of those a month. $40 for a little $50 a month for his wet food that he eats at night.
Yeah.
And I buy buy that blue buffalo stuff for the kibble for him in the morning, and he eats about 120 bucks worth of that a month. So
You're
plus
right,
I give
Andrew.
him
Everything is
plus I give him
expensive
vitamins.
now.
Vitamins aren't cheap either, but well, the vitamins aren't too bad. I get them from Amazon. I give them 2 a day, and it's like $15, and it lasts about 3 months.
That's not
Hey,
bad.
So that's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Dave.
hey, Cora, I got a recipe for you.
What's that?
Lay you some bacon out and I guess fry it where it stays long and don't crumble up. Dip it in
Right.
pancake batter and put
Fred
it back on the
Fred
griddle.
likes Fred likes
Mm.
his pork long.
Do what, Chris?
You
I
like
said
your
you like
pork long.
long. You
Yeah,
like it
baby.
you like it
You're
hard
giving me
too.
ideas, Fred.
Don't be a hater, player.
You
You're
can
giving me ideas. I'm
you can
thinking like
do
a
that
strip of
with
bacon or two, and then dip it in pancake batter, and then deep fry it.
Pan fried butter would be better, I think.
You
I
could
saw
do
that
that
this
with
morning.
sausage links too.
Yeah.
I I want to do the apple pie bacon.
Oh, I do too.
I think that'd be
I
good.
I, I hadn't stopped thinking about that since I seen it.
Chewy has some of the highest prices I've ever seen, and they're supposed to be, oh, well, you get a discount for this and this and this. And you're still looking at the same, if not more, than what it is in the stores. I mean, I guess if you can get it for the same price as it is in the store and they deliver it to your doorstep, that's one thing. Politicians who should have retired get worse over time. Well, yeah, that's true, Andrew. I mean, we literally had a politician basically die in office this year. Dianne Feinstein.
Yeah, no shit.
And Mitch McConnell's right there. I mean, he's on the verge of death. You can see it. He stands up
With
there with
his,
his fucking little turtle nose, trying to talk, and just fucking stands there and looks stupid. But
well, that's because he's having many strokes.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, he had a big stroke that one time while he was on camera. You could see it.
I'll
He was
keep letting him
talking, and
vote.
then just all of a sudden it stopped.
I'm just ready for this election to be over because I'm just tired of listening to all this mess.
I am too.
It's like schoolyard mudslinging. It's what it's come down to.
Well, ask Cora when Katie brought me the mail earlier. That's all it was fucking mailers for this person. And mailers, Bob Casey sent me a fucking thing. I've told this man to his face to go fuck himself and that he's an asshole. Uh, but I guess it's a mass mailer, so they send it out to everybody. But you can't tell me that you're a fucking ecologist and that you want ecological change and you're wasting fucking trees making all this shit paper that's just going to get wasted. I call hypocrite.
I'm tired of him blowing up my TV with political commercials.
The only nice thing is, political commercials are actually a nice little break on the Weather Channel from all the fucking pharmaceutical commercials.
Oh yeah, there's that.
That Instagram post I posted this morning or this afternoon, I posted it sometime today. But that's one of the things it says 5 things, and it said about. What did it say about? Let me go watch it again. But um, yeah, I think I just had a Mitch McConnell moment.
Probably squirrel.
Squirrel,
No, there was no squirrel. That's just
skunk.
Skunk.
Bang pups around over here.
What are you doing, Jay? All I see is ceiling fans.
I'm banging some pots around. Getting ready for my steamed corn here.
He's banging some pot.
Yeah,
Yummy
that too.
steamed corn. Top 5 single item bills Congress should do today. Number 1, Congress should be restricted from trading stocks. Number 2,
Absolutely.
Big Pharma can no longer advertise on TV.
Amen. Well, they stopped
That'd be
tobacco.
nice.
They stopped
Yep.
tobacco.
Oh, but the pills are healthy for you. You
Yeah.
know, that's
Yeah, we see those all the time.
what is
I'm
it? That
surprised they're
one.
still doing beer commercials.
Number
There's a
3,
pill out there. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I forget the name of the pill. I'll have to think about it. Go ahead.
Fuck it all. That's the name of the pill. Fuck it all.
No
No,
acetol.
there's a pill out there that it's for psoriasis or some. I don't know what the hell it's for, but one of the side effects
Oh,
is genital infections or something. thinking, oh yeah, you'll be able
Yeah.
to breathe or do whatever, but your dick's gonna fall off.
That sounds like fun.
I thought so.
Yeah, I watched one
Number
the other day. They were
three.
talking about like clearing or helping with your psoriasis or whatever.
Yeah,
Wait,
Rachel.
say that again.
It was going to help out with a pill to help out with psoriasis or
Oh, I thought you
what?
said something else. My bad.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Fred.
But
No, I swear I heard him say help with some healthy clitoris or psoriasis. I went, is that a thing?
I'm
but
sure there's some poor
some
girl out
skin
there who has
condition,
psoriasis on her
basically
clitoris. That would be
something
horrible.
that you can live with. But if you're tired of the itchiness and everything, you can take this and it'll clear up the rashes and the breakouts or whatever. But it includes like blood clots, heart problems,
Right? All
uh,
kinds of shit.
death. Oh my god!
Blindness,
Yeah, it's like
stroke.
holy crap, man! Like when does it get to a point where it's not worth taking that just for
Right?
Where's that
something minor that's not even
that
life threatening?
that thing that Jeff Foxworthy said about floor? Says his wife was such a hypochondriac. He said they could come up with a here's floor does all this stuff, hammer toe, da da da, And she says, I have it. He says, I don't think you have testicular cancer. I don't even think you have any testiculars.
Yeah. So number three, it says foreign countries and entities are banned from owning U.S. land, and it's a national security risk.
Absolutely.
Number three, the education system should have financial literacy
They need to
introduced
do
from
away with
kindergarten
the
through grade
education
12.
system and turn it back to the states. Well, they get like
Wh-
$98 million a year, and we
Well,
have the
the,
worst education
well,
system in the world.
And what
the
gets me is
states,
those kids. They want to send it home or on a computer. Those kids need that social interaction.
Yes, they do.
They
Yeah,
need to
my
learn to
kids have
stand up and fight their own
Chromebooks,
battles.
but they still go to school. But they're switching to Chromebooks now.
Yeah,
There's no.
they don't have
Yeah,
books now, do they?
textbook
Everything's
anymore.
on a
No.
Yeah,
Chromebook.
they don't like their assignments and stuff are all on the. They're all digital. So like their assignments that I mean they go to class, they're in class and everything, but their assignments they have to check in with each one of their classes on their Chromebook and do their assignments on their Chromebook. So there's I applaud not using as much paper, but it's a lot more digitalized for my kids these days.
See, that's bullshit. I want a
Well,
book. I want to hold it in my hand.
it started back in the 2020s when the epidemic happened,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like all the schools had to shut down, so they were like buying a crap ton of Chromebooks, giving them to the kids, and they got little cameras and stuff on there. But that way the kids could do that distance learning stuff, and
Zoom.
they just they already had all the Chromebooks after the epidemic was over. So now everything's shifted towards Chromebooks, and like for like snow days or
Oh,
stuff like that, they don't even have to miss a day. Really, I mean, they might actually. I think they had one or two actual snow days last year, but any day where it's
They're
like, hey,
ruining the kids' experience.
if you can't make it into school, the kids could just log in
Or if
on
they're
their
sick or
Chromebook.
whatever, they can still keep up with their studies.
Right, exactly. And a lot of the teachers they like post the lessons online like as a video so they can still watch and everything and not miss out on much. So it helps, but I mean it's the future. I mean
It's coming, yeah.
that's the way it's going to
Just
be. I
might as well
mean,
get used to it.
right.
as long as my kids are going to school and getting that interaction that they need, and they love school and being with their friends and stuff. So I mean, that part of it is still there. It's just you know, it's the future. Everything is digital.
I call
But yeah,
bullshit.
so the literacy that would make America smarter as a country. And number 5, it says Congress should no longer receive pensions and their health care. That's different
No,
from their health care should be the same as what we fucking get.
they don't.
Right?
They should not be able to receive those benefits for life.
Nope. Let them get
That's my.
Medicare once
That's
they
right.
reach 65 and let them live on, let them pay into Social Security and let them live on that.
Yep,
Well,
we all have to. And I thought the law was Congress is not allowed to make laws that do not pertain to themselves.
Really?
I thought that was a law. Am I
Yeah, well,
wrong?
they do it anyway, so.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, they exempted themselves from fucking Obamacare.
They give themselves raises every year.
Boy, I wish I could do that. I'd
Yeah,
be like,
you and
hey,
me
it's time
both.
for a raise. Time for
I
a
if
can
I
raise.
I can get
if I was
myself
paid what I
pretty
was worth, what I thought I was worth, I'd be a damn broke motherfucker.
good.
Now, Fred.
Hey, I can
Hey,
get a raise every day. It's just not one that they want to see.
yeah, every morning about the time I wake up.
Andrea said, "Is it really bad?" Oh, Andrew said you haven't seen the Australian education system. Andrea said, "Is it really bad?" I think they should put the Pledge of Allegiance back in schools. They took that out because our schools still do it and actually teach them the history
I
of our
didn't know it was a
country.
Pledge of Allegiance, but I knew they took church
Yeah, they
out
took
of
prayer
school.
out. I think it
Well, they took
depends.
under God out of the Pledge of Allegiance
Right.
here.
Yeah, under God
Andrea
is
said,
no longer in it. And then some of the bigger inner city schools don't say the pledge.
Andrea said they also need to stop passing kids just to pass them. That's the biggest problem. That
That
law
right
about
there.
a kid left behind that George Bush Jr., that piece of
I,
shit,
well, I'm
passed.
paying you to educate them. If you're just gonna pass them and you didn't educate them, I think I ought to get a refund.
Yeah.
They need to
Teachers
take it
union,
out of the government's hands. They need to get rid of the education system and put it back to the states.
and they need to break up the teachers union.
Hmm.
That's the biggest fucking scam in our country.
My dad was a big union man. I mean, he was a Teamster, Local 100, truckers, this, that, the other. So I grew up in a Teamster family and a union strong. You know, Dave was a boiler maker, union strong. I think they need to bust him up. I'm sorry.
Unions had a place in our culture back in the day. There's no doubt about that.
I'm still a member of a union.
Well,
But
give it enough time, everything gets corrupted.
I'm in the
that's
local
what I
fuckers,
was saying.
69.
I was going to say the clit lickers local, but
Oh my!
No muff, too tough. We dive at 5.
I hope the kids are in bed.
can only
Mine
hope.
are. I was uttered. I apologize.
I don't care, Fred.
I was
I've
going to
said
add on
worse.
to your joke, but I
I
can't think of
forgot you
anything
had.
that
I
was
forgot you had
appropriate.
virgin ears. Boats will fix that for you though.
Oh, I'm sure he would. He'd love to get a hold of my ears.
I bet he would.
That crazy fucker.
Is that when you're going to slap him away and say, don't grab my ears. I know what I'm doing."
Oh damn!
Oh my!
It'd be more impressive if you say,
I
I
got
don't
a
need your
lot,
help. I could do it myself.
That would be impressive.
like fucking scary movie too. The guy in the
Yeah.
wheelchair.
Yeah.
Look, I'm tossing salad. God, I'm ready for fucking comedy to get back to being comedy like that.
Yeah, good luck with that. I don't know.
Exactly.
I think people are getting tired of the local stuff, local stuff. I'm
I
gonna
think so
not
too.
cuss on that one, but people are getting sick of it. They're coming around. We'll see
Oh,
what
my house
happens
smells
during
like
this election.
elderberry.
Yeah, Chris
So
never told you timer was up, did he?
No, but I did.
ah, get back here.
I kept an eye on it. I know how you men are.
She wasn't even here
Oh,
when the timer went off. She was on the phone with her mom.
yeah, we only get distracted by you girls. That's what
Oh,
it is.
oh, is that it?
Don't blame us. We get
Of course.
distracted. We get distracted out in the yard and everything because of you, because we're trying to avoid you.
Oh, is that it? All right.
Half the time.
Come on, Jack.
I remember
Come.
I remember what it was like to be married. It wasn't so
I
long
do
ago
too.
that I forgot. I
Some
would
days
make
I
up
like
shit
to
for you.
forget.
Andrew says his ears have already been screwed. Laugh out loud.
Oh my, Andrew.
He says, Chris, you should just say, of course I've had it in the ear before.
Well, um, I guess if we want to consider a politician fucking lying to me, I guess that would be an ear screwing. Can I help you, sir? Why are
Lady
you on the?
Cat, no, Oklahoma. What's no, Oklahoma?
Andrew was asking her if she lived in Ohio now. She was saying no, she's in Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's not too far from me.
Yep. You, her, and Cal could be the three amigos.
Yep. As the crow flies.
Andrea and
Damn,
I
that's
are
a
just
scary
here in
thought.
Ohio.
What's a
We're in
scary thought,
Ohio all
Jim?
by our
All the
lonesomes.
three of you? There ain't nobody close to me, really. I
No,
think you are the closest for her.
I
Well,
think.
maybe Animal Farm might be, 'cause she's down in Virginia.
No, Mike is.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Mike is
forgot about Mike.
closest to
How the
you.
fuck did I
Yeah.
forget about Mike?
I don't know. He's just across the river from you.
I'm sorry, Mike. My brain's not working. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Andrew, I think Boats has lust for anything that will get him milked. That's been his big request lately.
Uh, if you milk boats, you'll have a friend for life.
Yeah, well, if both is coming, he's gonna have a good time, goddammit. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Woo! Oh my!
Oh.
I love hanging out with you all. I hope you know that. You make it fun.
Hey, we're just us.
Yeah, man, well, you're alright. Keep your shirt on.
What, you don't like me
You
with my shirt off? My boobs bouncing all over the place?
Oh
you'd
no, man,
never
I've never
know.
seen it.
You'd never know if I took it off. So
Oh, you know if I took my shirt off. I fill out at least a C cup.
That's it.
Katie gets jealous of me.
Oh, that is so hot, Chris.
You could just about
look, oh,
suffocate with
Fred's
those.
just a swooning over there.
Oh my God.
I know. Are we talking about front titties or back titties?
I'm talking front. I don't do
Titties are
back.
titties, man. I damn. There was a guy at Myrtle Beach bike rally that says, uh, "I'm here for the what was it? What was that damn shirt? Oh damn! I knew I was gonna forget it because I wanted one. We're just here for the titties and beer.
Jamie, Navy boy's getting all hot and steamy over there. Right, Jamie?
Hi.
The Navy boys, they sweat a lot. They're always sweating.
Sweat's good. A fresh, good sweat is good.
Only when it's my not in the barrel.
I wonder how many people don't get that barrel joke. Jamie says, "I love you, Fred."
Fred, Andrea says, Fred likes it if it looks like a tit and feels like a tit, then it's a tit.
There you go.
There it is. There it is.
There's some
Them
bald
good
guys
old
that can't
biggins and
handle
them big old
tit.
good ones.
Well, my philosophy has always been if it's more than I can fit in my mouth, it's a waste.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna
that's
argue with you.
yeah.
They gotta
Do
be
you?
natural. That silicone shit ain't happening.
Nah, I've never been a
Yeah,
fan.
to quote,
Well, I'm just not into fake stuff, and they just don't look right, anyways.
you see that big scar on the underside. You're like, oh, you can't see it. The fuck, I can't.
Chris, how
I
you
don't
seen
know.
a scar? All you're doing is looking at nipples,
I don't know.
Bullshit.
It depends
drooling.
on if I lift them up and look.
I'm just you guys are I'm just nothing. Just nothing.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how old they are. I might have to like pick them up and hey, look at me when I'm talking to you.
Uh,
That's a
uh,
Rodney
hey,
Carrington joke.
Fred. Hey,
Hey,
Fred. If you're looking at just nipples on an 80-year-old woman, you're looking at the floor probably.
You lay it on your back on the floor.
yeah,
How's that joke go?
Fuck.
Yeah,
Just fuck.
an old man and old woman are sitting naked at the table, and they're having oatmeal. I'm gonna fuck this up. I know I am.
Oh, I gotta
I
give
have
it back
no
to you
doubt.
afterwards.
And the old woman's sitting there going, "Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here? Like I'm getting kind of excited." The old man said, "Well, if you get your tits out of your oatmeal, you wouldn't be so hot."
I am trying to be so good, Andrea. I am trying to be so good.
I've got an old joke. An old joke that I think I remember how it goes. All right.
Yeah.
So there was this guy. He just moved out of the city. He bought him some land. He wanted to start a farm. So him and his wife, they move out to the new farm, and he's like, man, I want to get some pigs, maybe some goats, maybe some horses and stuff like that. But I'm gonna start out with some pigs,
So what?
and he some
Oh,
pigs. So he gets his pigs, and that's not what I said. Now I get what you're saying.
oh, it's fun being me with this
it's
hearing problem
it's
because I
not
hear
that
some
not
crazy
that
stuff.
not that kind of farm.
Clitoral psoriasis.
so so he gets his pigs, and he gets a few of them, and about a half dozen. He gets some males and females. He gets them pinned up, builds a pen, and everything like that. And months go by, and a year goes by, and his pigs aren't fucking. He doesn't know what to do. They don't seem to be attracted to each other or something. He doesn't know what. So he's talking to some veterinarian, and the vet says, "Hey, have you ever considered artificial insemination?" And he's not the smartest guy. He doesn't really know what that entails or what that is. He's like, "Okay, maybe I'll try that." So he's thinking about it. He does some searches, gets a pretty good idea. So he packs up his pigs in the back of his truck, and he takes them out to the back side of the property in the woods, and he does the deed with all the pigs. He brings them back home, puts them back in the pen, Waits a month or
Hey,
two,
Mike.
nothing's happening. He's thinking it didn't work. So he takes him back out there again. He spends all day out there this time to make sure he did it right. Brings him back home, puts him in the pen. Next morning, he wakes up and exhausted. He can't even hardly get out of bed. So he asks his wife, he's like, "Hey, honey, look outside the pen, or look outside and see if the pigs are laying down or doing anything abnormal." And she gets up to the window and she looks out there and she goes, "You won't believe it, honey." He sits up out of bed. He's like, "What? What is it?" She goes, "Well, they're all in the back of the truck and one of them's honking the horn."
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You got a link if you want to hop up here, Mike.
There's a comedian did a skit one time talking about orgasms and stuff, and one of his first ones is a pig's orgasm can last up to 30 minutes
Oh
to
hell.
a couple hours. And he kept going on the different animals, and every now and then he'd go back, damn them pigs. And he'd keep on with some more animals. He goes, I just can't get over the damn pigs.
Could you imagine? I wouldn't have any strength left after that.
I could only hope.
Well, we'll pull together and get you a little pig.
No.
People would pay to watch that for.
Yeah, I bet they would. I bet they would.
That'd be OnlyFans page.
I bet there's one
I
out
don't even
there.
know.
I bet there's a
I don't
video.
even know if that's allowed on them.
You know, I had a friend of mine who was in the Navy with me. His parents were super religious and hated him even being in the military to begin with. It was just against all their principles, and they ragged him and ragged him and ragged him. And he come up for reenlistment. He said, "Fred," said, "I need to ask you a question." I said, "What?" He goes, "My parents are offering me $10 or $20,000, one of the two, anyway, if I will just get out of the Navy, just be done with it." You know, he said, "I don't know what I'd do with that much money," because he was considering doing it. He said, "What would you do with $20,000?" I said, "Well, I don't know." I said, "I'll probably never see $20,000, but if you're going to invest it," I said, "I would invest it in the porn industry." He said, "That would make my father roll over and die." I said, "Well, think about it, Han." I said, "I don't care how perverted, how nasty, good it is, whatever. Somebody out there will pay to see it."
Right?
And he he went and invested in those 1-800 fuck me cards. You know, back in the day when they had these prepaid cards, you could dial into those places. And that man lives in a daggone probably about a $400,000 house in a gated community on the water with boats and cars and motorcycles and everything else. It has not worked a day in his life since then.
No, I bet.
Wow. Oh my.
And no, I don't want a pig,
There's
but I
money
would
in it.
take the half-hour orgasm.
Well, hell, that can be done without the pig. You're gonna have somebody knows what the hell they're doing.
Well, true. Hi, Mike.
You're not
What's
doing the
up,
right
Mr.
drugs
Mike?
or something. Huh?
What's up, buddy?
Hold up. Hold up.
Them
I
damn
wanted to do
pigs.
I wanted to do a fire. I wanted to do a fireside chat, but the Weather Channel said the wind was only supposed to be like 5 miles an hour. Yeah, well, once again they fucking lied.
Well, now I may not need hearing aids. I may need to get glasses because I swear I see a fire.
You do see a propane one, and I'm in the garage.
Okay, it's still a fire. You're
It
sitting
is.
beside it.
Yeah, but it's not the normal fireside chat.
Ah.
I have a raging fire going, and we're sitting out in the dark, and
What? A
So
raging
that
heart on.
so it's abnormal, you're saying.
that might be later, Fred.
Hey, TMI, brother, TMI.
You
He's
brought
gonna
it
go.
up.
He's gonna go
La
rub
la
one
la
out.
la 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 la.
Garage over
Nobody loves him like he does.
Right.
I just can't get over them pigs.
You'll be trying that later. Can I
Yeah.
keep it going
Damn,
for 30 minutes?
I can't believe how much battery my phone's used up.
Oh
Get your
yeah,
believer fixed.
Yeah, I
it
always
sucks
have
them
to.
right dry.
I always have to
Better
have
break
mine.
out the warranty on your believer and get it fixed.
Yeah.
Andrew
It's
says,
for a
"Now
few
I never
people
want to hear
watching.
the story of the three little pigs ever again."
Especially without their
Andrea,
honking the horn in the pickup.
Well,
Andrea says,
especially
throwing
that
Fred
whole
under the bus
blowing thing.
again.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow it. Yeah, they're gonna blow, all right, Mr. Wolf.
What? Wait a minute. Did he just say what I thought he did? He's gonna
No,
huff and puff and blow you?
Who
who's
said
getting
that?
blowed?
All
Chris,
right.
he said that story about the huff and the puff and I'll blow you. You went, wait a minute, hold on.
Okay, so I'm going to. I didn't grab my damn bottle. I gotta go add a little
Now
bit of
you
milk
done
and
got
sugar.
Chris flustered, you guys.
I'll be right back, y'all.
I think I got
Behave.
about as long as it takes me to smoke this cigarette, and I'm gonna
Watch your
go eat some
hand.
corn and
Wash
start
your
getting
hands,
started.
Chris.
Always do, buddy.
Yeah, I made those stuffed bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers today, and be damned if like five of the bacon wraps fell off of the jalapeno poppers, so I had to
Oh
eat those.
man.
I had to eat them.
Well, no
Chris sitting on the
leftovers.
toilet after a
How
while
was
going,
food?
come on, ice cream.
Yeah, my ass might pay for it in the morning, but that's all right.
I didn't think you rolled like that.
Oh, there might be a lot you just don't know about me, Fred.
You're right. There probably is. Fucking pigs.
Got a couple of ex-husbands buried in the backyard. What are we talking about, Corn?
I got one on the fireplace mantle.
Oh yeah. Where's the other ones?
Uh, the other one is married and living someplace in Canal Fulton.
Likely story.
Matter of
Likely
fact,
story.
he had surgery today. I probably ought to reach out to him and see how that worked out for him.
It's like that. It's like that woman was working in the kitchen and her friend come up and says, where's Bill at? She says, he's out there by the garden. She says, I walked by the garden. I didn't see him. She says, you was looking too high.
There you go.
It doesn't the garden grow well though? Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be doing good in that corner.
Ryan, Ryan laughed my ass off. She mounted him.
Damn. For everybody to see. Oh my goodness.
All right, folks. I'm gonna bail. Eat a little something.
Bye, Jay.
When the
Anybody I
stream is
know?
over, I'll fire up the movie.
Do we know her, Jay?
Anybody we
Shoot,
know?
there's no woman around here. Not even my
Said
pets.
you're gonna get a little something to eat.
Well, that kind
I
of
didn't know
stuff
you
was a
was
long
I
time
didn't know
ago.
you was into little people.
Never tried
Can't
one,
call
but
you can't
never
call them
said
midgets
never.
anymore. They get upset.
Oh, I don't know. You can call them whatever you want if you're doing it right.
Right.
You right. Yeah, you got me there.
All right, guys. I'll see you in a bit.
Later.
Bye, Jay. Toodles.
Bye.
I suppose he's right. If you're doing it right, you could call him anything you wanted. They wouldn't mind.
Sounds legit to me.
You guys got Chris all flustered, so he left us.
I think he got a little hot and bothered, had to go finish what he started.
That's what I'm saying.
Told him wash his hands before he comes back. Fucking pigs.
Fred, you're just not going to leave it alone, are you?
That's what that comedian kept doing. He's telling the rest of his skit, and then he got on to another subject, and every now and then he goes, "Fucking pigs."
Are you jealous? You got some envy there going on?
No,
No.
if I was doing that for 30 minutes, man, I'd have a stroke.
I don't know. I still say to be a man for a couple hours, to go get laid, see what it felt like, and just to jump around and watch it swing.
It's overrated.
Is it? It probably is. It probably is.
This guy just walked up, crossed over by that daggum trash receptacle, poured his pee jug out, and the guy picking up trash come right behind him, smelled it, and turned around and left.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
shit. Right. Ryan says, "Thank God Chris's mic is off."
He can still hear us.
Yeah, but we can't hear him.
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
good.
All we hear is wee, wee.
Oh hell!
Fucking
Wait till he
pig.
gets back. He'll he'll have all kinds of shit to say. He's probably motherfucking us.
He'll be grinning.
As long as you don't come back licking his fingers.
Right?
Damn.
Man, this has done turned into the damn porn channel, hasn't it?
Just about. Well, it's dark out after hours. Whatever.
Smut RS.
Yeah, smut are us. It's all right.
How many people's watching?
I have 10.
That's better than this morning.
10 people watching, 10 likes. All choked up, are you there, Fred?
I'm just saying, it was better than this morning.
Yeah.
Chris is posting pigs in the chat. Big old pig nose and shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn, Chris, come on. You need a plunger or what?
Got a hangnail?
Fred, aren't you close? Can you go help a brother out?
No. No. Mike's closer than I am.
Yeah, Mike's busy.
Mike's got his own wood to play with.
Mike don't swing that way.
Ryan
That's not what
sees
Chris
12
told
likes.
us.
Yeah. Don't believe everything Chris tells you then. That's all I can say.
Jay's got an eggplant and a pig.
Whoa, that'll be interesting, man.
All right.
Are you back, Chris?
Jay's trying to screw a pig with an eggplant, looks like.
Looks
I
like.
think he was throwing that at you or Fred.
Is he calling me a pig dick or what?
Andrea says
Wow, you got a guilty conscience?
Mike
No,
has
but
nice
I'm not.
wood
I got lots of nice wood out there. I
that you're
got some
working with.
outside. I got some outside, some inside,
And he's
That
skinning
sounds kinky.
himself.
some natural, some man-made.
Yeah,
That sounds kinky there, Mike.
he stripped it
Yeah,
himself.
that's why I get all the women coming by here, man.
All
You
that wood.
gotta beat 'em off with a stick sometimes. But it's
No,
fun.
come on.
Why did Jay was hidden? Chris, why are you hiding
I'm
Jay?
fixing
Oh,
it.
all right.
I didn't do it. Fucking
What?
damn it.
Blame it on the pussy.
It was him. I undid it.
I didn't do it. Boy, that was one way to piss my dad off. Who did this? I didn't do it. I don't want to hear
I
that
don't
shit.
know. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that was
that's
number
usually the
two.
first one that got smacked.
Yeah.
Right?
Guilty dog barks first.
Right?
Yeah, most of the time he'd
Sorry
just look
about that,
out.
Jay.
Most of the time he'd just look out over the top of his glasses and say, "Boy, you don't want me to get off this couch." And we'd say, "Nope. What do you need? A glass of ice milk, a tomato mayonnaise sandwich? What do you need?"
Jay, can
Damn,
you
that
type
sounds
something and
good.
see if it's working?
He's a good
Big
I
man.
old
gotta do.
tomato sandwich, slopped down with mayonnaise, salt and pepper.
Oh yeah, baby.
So what you're saying is on top of the spam, you also want me to bring you some tomatoes.
I went to the Subway one time up north and told that girl I wanted a tomato sandwich. She said, "What?" I
She
said, "I
look
want a
at you
tomato
like you had three
sandwich."
heads.
Yeah. And she says, "Oh, sir, I can't do that." I said, "Well, give me a veggie sandwich then." She said, "Okay." She cheesed it up, mayonnaise it up. She said, "What do you want?" I said, "I want rolled tomatoes." She put them on there. She turned around and said, "Now what you want?" I said, "You see them green peppers?" "Yeah." "Well, forget those. Put me another row of tomatoes on there." She did that. She said, "You want anything else on there?" I said, "You see that spinach?" "Yeah." "Well, don't get that on there. Put me another row of tomatoes on there. Salt and pepper it down, slice it up, cut it in half." She goes, "That's disgusting." Don't
Oh
knock it till
shit.
you try it. It's a southern thing. And I sat there. I went in there, sat down in the dining room there. I saw her over there making her. It was just me and her in there. I saw her out there with a 6-inch sub roll making her tomato sandwich. She run off in the back, choked it down. She come out. I said, "Pretty damn good, wasn't it?" She goes, "It wasn't bad."
Oh hell. Jay's not. There it is. Okay.
There he is.
All right. Sorry about that, Jay. Fluffy jumped up
Jay,
and got on top of the phone and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bad
Jay says
Fluffy.
he's got a good foxhole and calm under fire. Ryan said he got ambushed.
Oh my.
Oh, who is this? Oh,
Mom just got back from the store.
All right, chitlins. I'm fixing to call at 9. I got to get up early.
All right,
sweet
buddy.
dreams.
I'll
Talk to you
talk
in the
to you in the
morning.
morning.
All
See
right,
you,
Yes,
All right.
brother.
bye.
sir.
Later.
Be
Have
safe.
a good night.
Yep.
Oh my. Fred's gonna go try and be a pig now.
Jay
All right,
says he'll
Jay.
come back.
Oh shit.
Maybe you didn't see. Maybe I got lucky and I unblocked him fast enough that he didn't realize that Fluffy muted him.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I got a I gotta definitely figure something out for heat out here in the winter if I want to be coming out here and doing a morning show all winter.
Well, right there you go. Leave it out there. Fire it up.
I go out in my shop in the morning. I fire my heater up. I come back in and drink a cup of coffee or two, and by the time I get out there, it's at least up in the close to the real temperature, good temperature.
Yeah.
I go out there when it's 20. I went out there a couple of times last year when it was 20. Man, that heater run for an hour. It'd be like 25 degrees. Then my one rotary tool is metal, so that's a blast to hold on to when it's that cold.
Yes, I'm supposed to feed the four-legged kid.
No, I'll come feed them.
Well, feed in the car.
Yes, I'll take care of it when I'm out here.
Well, I kind of need to feed my boy inside.
Okay, then take it in and feed the boys inside. I'll take care of the outside cats. Well, whatever. If you want to feed them, feed them. I don't care. Just make sure you give them full 2 scoops. 1 scoop out back and 1 scoop in the garage. I'm going to buy Fred a stuffed animal pig for Christmas for a sidekick.
There you go. Get one with the big pig nose on it.
Yeah.
Oh my. That is funny. I could do that.
Find him
I
a
think I got-
stuffed.
I think I got
Find him a
stuffed pig in
stuffed.
the house.
Find him a stuffed animal. And then I have heard that pig dicks look like corkscrews. So I'm sure I could fashion something up like that on a sewing machine. Or crochet it, either one, and attach it to it
Put a
and give it to him.
put a little pocket in his mouth too.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Might
Hold
have
it.
to work on that.
Oh, Andrea's the one that said about getting stuffed pig for Christmas for Fred.
Yeah,
I thought it was Andrew. Sorry, Andrea.
yeah, Andrea did.
Ryan said open keyboards aren't good around cats. It had nothing to do with the keyboard. It's just my screen was open because I watch you guys on YouTube on my phone because that's where most of everybody chats at. There's hardly anybody ever on the other channels. But so when the cat jumped up, it landed on my phone and just tap 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 danced and knocked it out.
Huh.
So yeah, I try and move it when I see him jumping up, but he came in and was up too fast. So, what do you got planned for tomorrow, Mike?
Carving, maybe riding. Same old, same old.
It's supposed to be a pretty nice day from what I understand.
Yeah. The day was pretty nice, but I never got around to getting my bike out. I uncovered it. That's about as far as it made it, though.
Jay said, ever seen a raccoon pecker? They have a bone in them. Really? Never heard of that one. Ryan's laughing about me talking about the cat tap dancing.
Right. I think I need to cut my grass tomorrow. I think it might rain Saturday.
That damn mower's fucked up right now.
Well, you said he hit something the other day with a mower.
No, it ain't because of that, though. I don't. Some kind of probably has something to do with the safety switch under the seat or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Some fucking retarded shit.
Andrea's asking you, Mike, if you ride all year round.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I did a flag line last year. It was like 19 degrees when we got to the funeral home. We stood there for 3 hours, and we rode to the cemetery. Spent another hour standing around there. I mean, I got heated gear on my bike, but when you're standing around, it don't do you no good. because it runs off the power of the bike. You know, you plug it
Right.
in. So when you're standing outside, it's cold as shit. And the bad part is when I wear my heated liner, you can't wear a whole lot under it. So like in the wintertime, no matter how cold it is, I'll wear a t-shirt, my heated liner, and my leather coat and plug it in and you're fine no matter how cold it is. But then when you get off your bike, you're freezing your ass off.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it was windy as hell on the one flag line. Our flag poles were all bending over, man. Looked like we had a marlin hooked on them.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, it sucked, man. It was cold as fuck. It ain't no fun, but you know, it's all about respect, man.
Yeah, we appreciate what you do.
Ain't supposed to be fun, I reckon.
No, that's for sure. It's supposed to be a somber
Yeah.
thing.
But the one where we had the squirrels running around, we had
Fun.
three squirrels, three baby squirrels running around. We're all standing around with our flags. I guess it was about 10 of us. And these freaking squirrels kept running up to me. And they were running up my leg and had them on my hat, had them on my back. At one point I had two squirrels on my shoulder and one was inside my damn coat. Hence why they call me Squirrel now.
I was gonna say, you're have you ever watched the movie Half Baked?
I've heard of it. I think I might have seen it years ago.
Tommy Chong played the Squirrel Master in
Yeah,
prison.
I don't remember it.
I'm going out in the dark so I don't see the chat.
Who was it? It was
Oh.
Squirrel Master versus Nasty Nate for what the hell was his name? For his ass.
Huh.
Yeah.
Squirrels might have been after your wood there, Mike.
Yeah, they were after shot. They liked me, man.
Jay's in
I-
Oklahoma, Ryan.
I chased the one away from the door. The lady running the funeral home, she was afraid this squirrel was going to get in the door. So I went over and I was trying to move him along with my hat, and the little son bitch jumped right in my hat. So now I walked him over and I sat him down by this bush, and he jumped out of my hat, and I was petting him, and then I walked away from him, and he was still sitting there, and a couple of us walked over, and I started petting him again. People was fucking laughing their asses off, man.
Yeah.
It was comical. And then when we went in for the funeral, the funeral director lady, she kind of stopped me at the door. She said, "You don't have no squirrels on you, do you?" I said, "Not
No,
that I
just the one
know
I'm
of."
hiding in my jacket.
Yeah, I said, "Not that I know of." I mean, you know.
But you could have turned the funeral home into the Ray Stevens song,
That's
Mississippi
what we.
Revival.
That's all I kept talking about the whole time too, man. The Ray Stevens song. What day the church went berserk.
That's a great song.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I wish I would have had I wish I had the frame of mind to pull it up on my phone. You know, start
Right.
playing. Yeah, it was kind of cool as hell though, because it was cold as hell, and it was a 3 hour flag line, and yeah, them squirrels made that 3 hours go by like nothing. You know.
On the back porch. On the
Uh,
ground.
no. Yeah.
Sorry about
Oh,
Dave
you
was
good?
asking me about where the scooper was for the cat food.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love my zero turn, Jay.
See now, Jay, I'd keep the other one as a backup just in case something happens and you don't have the zero turn for a while.
Yeah.
I
But
love my
that's
zero
me.
turn. I can
But
whip out this yard in no time. Well, an hour and a half, 2 hours. But if I was on a regular riding tractor, it'd take me forever.
Yeah.
picture Cora from no, what the hell was the name of that movie? Blazing Saddles.
Yep.
Talking about whipping it out.
Yeah.
That's it, Jay. Once you go zero turn, you just don't go back.
Yeah.
Ryan says Oklahoma from South Carolina is a long ass way, and I'd have to drive way north into Virginia or way south to Georgia to get over the mountains.
Huh.
When we were kids, we used to do like tractor pulls with our lawnmowers.
Yeah.
Put as much weight on a fucking sled as we could so you could pull it farthest.
My grandpa had a big ass hill out back of his house, and he had a wheel horse. And if you push the pedal in just far enough, it'd be like neutral. And we'd get up to the top of the hill, push the pedal in, and we'd drift almost the whole way back down. And as soon as you get close down to the bottom, you let the pedal fly, and you'd like go squealing up the hill. Yeah, shit that can amuse a kid, you know. If Grandpa would have caught me, I would have got my ass beat.
Oh, that's
Oh
right,
yeah.
Brian. 40 is shut down. So is another one over there. 26? There's another one that runs alongside 40 that's shut down in the Carolinas or Tennessee. Tennessee, I think.
I haven't watched nothing about that today. Didn't get the chance.
I didn't watch anything after I heard everybody was safe in Florida. I haven't turned the TV on all day. Been jamming to music.
No, they didn't have nothing. They didn't have nothing on YouTube this morning. I didn't get to watch Black Scout Survival. I didn't get to watch Gut Fed.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, Ryan says 26 and 40.
Welcome back, yeah.
Man, I just ate the most corn in one sitting I think I've ever ate.
Yeah.
My sister's I visited my sister the other day, and they hooked me up with a lot of stuff. They had a good garden this year,
Nice.
but like I decided to eat one of these packages of corn that she made. I mean, there must be at least two, maybe three whole cobs on there. I mean, look at this
Maybe.
thing, it's huge. It's like as big as my dick. But
We back to
Oh,
the
I'll tell you what, it'll fill you up. I am so full right now.
Oh my.
Oh shit.
Have you ever seen the movie The New Guy?
The what? The nude guy?
No, New Guy.
The new
And he
guy?
got
No,
funny
I don't
comedy.
know. Jay, no.
It's about a
What?
kid who
I'm good for jokes. I could throw some zingers out there.
it's about a kid who's a nerd, and they take him first day of school. When he gets to high school, they tie him to a chair, put some fake tits on him, and you know they're all laughing at him. And the teacher this old teacher, glasses, comes up to him, and the kid has a boner. And she reaches out and says, "Is that a big pencil in your pocket?" And grabs a hold of it and breaks his dick.
Oh shit!
I think I know what you're talking about, but it's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, it's a good comedy movie if you ever want to play that for a movie night, Jay. That's a good one. You guys won't mind watching Eliza Dushka dancing around in a bikini either.
Right.
So, a feller I mod with is a coroner up in Virginia. He was in Chimney Rock 2 days ago helping gather bodies from the mess in the river. Adults, teens, and babies. He lost his shit. I can imagine. That can't be easy, bud. I'll pray for him and well, I pray for all the first responders and stuff that are down there dealing with that shit. Because the mental health hit that they take doing that isn't easy. So
There is, and it's not for everybody.
no, definitely not. You have to have a special mentality to do something like that.
You know, even the guys doing the job, after so long, it wears on you.
Yep.
My stepdad, he was a firefighter, retired, and he told me a few of the stories, and they were just, like, basically when he was telling me, I couldn't do it anymore. He took an early retirement. He saw so many terrible things, and it took a big toll on him.
Yeah. You see your share of crap book too. So for him to break like that, it had to be bad. I'm sure. I mean, honestly, to see some of the destruction that I've seen up there, um, basically some small villages, the whole village was wiped away.
Man.
Um,
Yeah, I've seen a couple pictures like that from down south there that had a picture of a road before and then a picture of a road after, and there wasn't, 20 buildings were just like totally gone, man. Totally gone. Couldn't see the road. I don't know if that'd be worse than that, worse than Agnes or not. Agnes was pretty fucking rough.
yeah, I think Agnes. I don't know that they had that much devastation from it as what they had this time.
Well, no, I wouldn't say no. Everything got flooded. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, I got pictures of Mannheim from Agnes, and the entire town was underwater.
Yeah. I grew up in a split level house and the water was up in our living room, and me and my brothers, we kept wanting to jump in the stairs going down to the rec room, and my dad wouldn't let us do it, because the electric and everything, which already was fried, so
Yeah.
wouldn't have got hurt, but yeah.
Well, when you're
Yeah,
in that
slide down
situation,
there,
you
go
can't
into the
play.
water, get caught underneath the sofa, and never come back up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Could have been a bad thing. Could have been a bad thing.
Yeah. Or you go to jump down, you hit your head off a wall or something, and
Yeah, yeah.
yourself unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind
Lots
of
of
how
stuff.
I am in an emergency situation. I got no time for bullshitting.
Yeah,
Let's sit down, chill out. You stay right there.
yeah,
We got things going on.
yeah.
We have to pay
You want to do
attention to
something,
everything
hold
else
this
going
light.
on.
What?
Make sure your house isn't going to float away with you in it.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
sort of
I'd
shit.
probably be in the attic with an axe trying to chop a hole in the roof just in case.
Yeah.
I
If it's already flooded, you might as well chop a hole in the roof. It ain't gonna
Well,
matter,
yeah, we had
for you to be able to get out.
the bottom level was flooded. The first floor had about 2 foot at the worst. Then we had a second and a third floor, so we had plenty of room to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel sorry for
welcome
those
back,
people.
Dave.
I did have some relatives there. They were in the Orlando area, so they
Uh,
came out fine. They didn't even lose electric. So
yeah, I got some friends right down there around the middle of Florida, a little bit north of Melbourne, I believe they are. I used to live in Melbourne, but I seen it was supposed to go across there, but according to Dan Bongino, it wasn't that bad at all on the East Coast till it got over there, which is good.
yeah, wind and rain, and Florida is a little more hardened for
Yeah,
hurricanes. than they
Yeah.
were, in the Appalachia and stuff. So
Oh, yeah. They ain't ready. They weren't ready for that shit up there. They
no,
never
not
see
at
flood.
all.
They never see
That was,
flood up there.
yeah, that Appalachia was unnatural, I
Yeah,
believe.
I believe so.
Andrew, are you heading off to work, bud? I think that's what he's saying. He's got to go take care of some stuff. So
Take
have a
care,
good
bud.
day, so bud.
Later,
Don't work
man.
too hard, Andy.
If you really want to get rid of that vacuum cleaner, throw it at your supervisor. That'll take care of
There you go.
it. Also, don't listen to my advice. I never give good advice.
Oh shit.
I'll give you advice, but I would advise you to take other advice as well, so you can see what works best for you.
No, not soon. Okay.
I would always recommend to never take all of your advice from one person.
True story.
I guess Andy's not leaving just yet.
Sometimes, though, you only have that one person you can use as a sounding board,
Yeah.
you know?
Sometimes you only trust that one person.
Not that exactly.
Sometimes you get burned by so many other people, you're just like, fuck it.
Yeah. Kind of where I'm at in this world, Yeah, I got one or two, maybe three people I talk to that are, good, solid people. One of them being my older brother, but
Yeah.
Andy, if I don't see you before, I'll see you for your tomorrow morning at 10:30. I think 9:30, 10:30. You know what time? Or we will see you.
You mean in the morning?
No, for Andy.
Tomorrow morning? Tomorrow, it'd be his tomorrow night.
His Saturday morning. I have to make a post yet.
Oh yeah, we have a meeting coming up, don't we?
Yes. So I will post that on Discord. And that's enough about that.
Okay, I got you.
yeah, I missed the Black Scout spot. Hopefully it's on tomorrow morning now. Goddamn YouTube.
Andrew, I think trust is hard. I'm one of those that give trust, but you only fuck me once, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what they say. The trust is the easiest thing to give and the hardest thing to earn back.
Right.
Yeah. It's a true story too.
To me, trust is a given, but don't blow it.
Yeah.
Or I guess it's trust is the easiest thing to get and the hardest thing to
Easiest
regain.
thing to
Something like
lose.
Yeah.
Easiest thing to lose and the hardest thing to get back. And then if you do it a second time, it's like, yeah, fuck no, done.
Yeah.
You can be an acquaintance at this point, but at that point you're not really a friend if I can't trust you.
Mm-hmm.
And
A true friend.
what people need to understand is that it is okay to pull back from people that are not good for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't have to, family or friends, if they're toxic and not good for you, you don't have to deal with that mess.
Let that shit go in one ear and out the other ear. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You'll always find someone that'll be a good friend.
Yeah.
As long as you just pay attention, make sure you see how they act and what they're doing, and if they're saying something, make sure they're actually just following through with what they say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there that pay good lip service, but when it comes to the actions, their actions don't match what they're saying.
Yeah.
I want that friend that I'm not a friend that candy coats, and I expect the same in return.
I hope I do that for you. I try.
I'll just shit all over everything. So just say no. I'm the asshole.
Who's
Dave
who
says
could do?
Dave says I have a pew pew tattoo that says DTA on the grip. DTA equals don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
Andrew said life has taught me I can't trust anyone, but I will give you the opportunity to redeem yourself. I mean, redemption is something that you, depending on the severity of the offense, you know, sorry, but if you cheat on me at this point, I'm not, no, I'm done. I'm too old to play fucking games with that anymore. You know what I mean?
You either want me or you don't.
Yep. If you want to, if you sit here and fucking tell me I didn't intend to fall in love with her or him or whatever the fuck you're with at the time you're cheating on me, I'm gonna look at you and tell you that if you fucking fell in love with someone else when you were supposed to be with me, you never fucking loved me to begin with. Because that's bullshit. If you love someone, you don't fucking hurt them. So,
Right.
Andrew
Well,
said that's
that
what I love about you guys. You tell it like it is.
well, and when you're married, there's you know there you got to know what's appropriate and not appropriate for friendships with other people outside your marriage.
Mm-hmm.
For your guy friends, girlfriends, getting together and stuff like that. I mean, you got to behave appropriately around them and not be super flirty and stuff like that. And it's definitely not appropriate to have I mean, like for me, all my guy friends back when I was married and back in the day, like it was never appropriate for me to have my friend's wife's number for any reason. Even if it was offered, I'd say no. I'll call you. I don't need to be
Right.
talking to your wife. Like
Right.
that's just not appropriate. I don't need. I don't want her number. She doesn't need to have my number. It's that's how that's just planting a seed that you don't want to grow.
Yeah.
So it's you got to know what appropriate behavior is when you're married or in a relationship
Right.
for
If
that
you're in
matter.
that committed relationship, right.
So and people are just like, oh well, I've always had 500 friends on Facebook or whatever, and they aren't even really friends, but they're acquaintances or something like that. And people are just like, oh, it's okay to have a whole bunch of friends. Oh, they're just friends, but it can lead to a lot of issues. I think that's why it did a contributing factor to why marriages are so hard to have nowadays.
People want too many people in their relationship. When you're in a committed relationship, husband and wife, whatever, um, you don't need a whole lot of other people in your
Right. I
relationship.
think they're looking for validation. If you have a whole bunch of friends or guys, if I was a girl and I was posting everything I did, yeah, there's going to be a lot of guys out there, or me being a guy, I post everything I do, and there's girls out there like, oh yeah, he's got it going on or whatever, and it's an instant validation, that I would get, ooh, she liked it, she liked this, oh yeah, but it's just the validation that you should be getting from your spouse or your significant other.
Right.
Ryan said that's one thing I'll never understand. Over 50% of the relationships I've had I was the one who got cheated on, hence the reason after my second wife and I split, I stayed single.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah, privacy's a lot different with people now too. You know,
Well,
like
now,
my grandparents, you never heard them talk no smack. You know, you didn't hardly ever see them kissing and shit like that. Same with my parents. But now a lot of people, they just so damn open about all their shit. You know, it's like some of that shit's supposed to stay private, man.
Right?
you don't even
Public
have to
displays
hold
of
my hand in public, but when we get home, that's, walk up behind me, kiss me on the neck, show me that you care or you love me or whatever. But you
Yeah.
don't have to do that
public
stuff.
displays
Not
of
unless we're out romping in the woods someplace, hunting or whatever, and
one thing leads
shooting's
to
a
another.
little slow. Yeah.
So we just learned that never mind. I'm not on there today. I'll behave for once.
No, not you.
I think we're way beyond that.
Yeah,
Is
no
it?
shit.
Is that a bot? That ain't really Chris, man. That's a bot.
Damn Fred. Say damn Fred instead of damn pigs.
Yeah. Oh shit.
He's probably still listening and giving me the finger. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I probably have fucking weird dreams about pigs tonight or something.
That's great. I hear about that in the morning.
I
Well,
wake
I
up.
want to hear the funny parts. I don't want to hear the weird ass gross parts that you're gonna have.
I wake up.
You ever wake yourself up snoring? You wake up, you're like, that's when you'll know. You're
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
about pigs.
I'm like, what
He'll
the
wake up
fuck?
squealing.
What the fuck
Oh.
was going on in my head last night?
He'll wake up squealing.
He's gonna have fucked up dreams about Miss Piggy.
Must have been some magic in that old brown thing I found. The
What,
smoke.
brown bong?
Yeah. You have
If your
to clean
bong's
that.
brown, I was gonna say, if it's brown, you better clean it.
Gotta clean that pipe out, man.
Yeah, you better get to it quick or it won't wash off.
So these are pretty cool. I'm gonna show you these. Let's see here.
Somebody's shooting out there.
The fuck is it?
This is it's a hand warmer. You turn it on and it warms up your hands and stuff. My uncle sent them up from my mom.
Huh.
But it also works as a battery bank.
Okay.
So I've just been messing with it.
Huh.
Yeah, I got something like that. It's a battery bank and it's got like little flip out solar panels and it's got like USB chargers and stuff. I can
Oh,
charge
cool.
devices and stuff.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a small one, a little bit bigger than a Bic lighter and round, It'll charge my phone up pretty fast, more than once. I've only ever had to charge it once out of it, but I know when we have bad storms, first thing I do is plug that son of a bitch in.
Have
Thanks,
a good
Thomas.
night, Thomas.
Be safe, bud. Hopefully we will see
Later,
you in the
Thomas.
morning, God willing.
See you,
care,
Thomas.
buddy. It's getting dark over here.
Shit, it's been dark here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the darkness going over here.
Well, y'all, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I need to go find some food and get ready. Jay's gonna play a movie here in just under an hour. He's gonna play
Yeah, let's
Disenchanted.
do 7:30. What time?
That'll work.
I'll get it queued up. I'm gonna hop in the shower room and wash off the funk, and I'll get the
Don't
everything
use
queued
too
up
much
and we'll start it.
conditioner there, pal.
Remember, if you
It does
scrub
take
it more
a while.
than 3 times, you know what they say.
You're playing with it.
Yep.
That means I'm playing with everything.
Oh, all right.
Well,
Have a good time.
Yeah.
I will. All right, I'll 7:30 Central. That's 7:30 my time. 8:30 on the East Coast, and
6:30.
What movie do we
5:30
know?
on the West Coast.
Disenchanted.
It's
Disenchanted.
Disenchanted. It's kind of a rom-com, fantasy. It's a good movie. You should join in. Anyways,
All right. Hey, thank y'all for hanging out with us. We appreciate you.
Bye, guys.
Fred,
Later, y'all.
everyone, thank you. And yeah, I will see you on Discord.
Cancel.
Toodles.
Later.
We're out. Peace, y'all. Love you guys. Thanks again.